Hello everyone and welcome to another all signs reading. So today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 40 hours after watching this video. So all you have to do is click the description box and you will see the timestamps linked down below for your convenience. Don't forget to check out your moon placement as well as your rising placement and your Venus placement, because you might find yourself actually resonating with the energy that I pick up in your other placements as well. So don't forget to like, share, as well as subscribe. I really do appreciate it. If you guys like this video, share this video as well as subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also hit the notification bell, okay? So that way you don't miss out on any videos that I post. With all that being said, hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonates, and I will see you guys in your next video. Bye. Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Pisces, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours. The cards are already ready to go, so let's get started. So we do have new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Then we also have stay optimistic about your love life. And then we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For some of you, you could very well be meeting someone new within the next 40 hours. Granted, you could currently find yourself connecting with this person already. With keep an open mind, that's telling me this person's going to be very different from what you're accustomed to dealing with, but in a good way, not in a bad way, okay? Okay, so far so good. You have a lot to look forward to, in other words. But let's look at new love. Tell me more about new love. We do have the Eight of Cups here for you, which is Pisces energy, by the way. For some of you, you could have recently walked away from something that just wasn't fulfilling you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or even financially. Granted, could you be walking away from, a company that you've worked for many years? That's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. And you could very well be heading towards, a job that's going to have better pay, better benefits. For some of you, this could have a lot to do with you walking away from a marriage or relationship that just simply wasn't serving your highest good in any way, shape, or form. And you could be walking towards, a brand new relationship that will definitely serve you and your highest good. Tell me more about new love for Pisces. Okay. So we do have the Star out here, and the Star is all about following your true north, being on the path that Spirit basically wants you on. I do feel like you're being divinely guided away from something that was just not making you happy, just wasn't serving your highest good in any way, shape, or form. Now, this could have a lot to do with a job or a relationship that was in your life that just simply wasn't making you happy and are serving your highest good. I'm getting instability. I'm also getting that off of this energy. And dysfunction, just a lack of growth, a lack of progress. Like I said, this could have a lot to do with a relationship or possibly even a job that we're talking about here. It's one or the other, but yeah, I feel like you're being divinely guided to leave whatever this thing is behind, whether it be a job or a relationship. Okay. And you could be doing this within the next 40 hours. Like I said, like you could very well be deciding to, quit that company that you've been working for many years, to go off and pursue something that's going to better suit you and fit you. For some of you, within the next 40 hours, you could very well be leaving a relationship or a marriage. Tell me more about stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so we do have the Two of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. With the Queen of Cups. Whatever this thing is that you're leaving behind, it could, like I said, it could be a relationship, it could be a job, that's definitely a possibility. But if you're leaving a relationship, I don't see you interested in entering another one anytime soon is basically what I'm getting. I just feel like this previous relationship left you so freaking drained and depleted. You just don't have the energy, to be honest, to put yourself out there and start dating new people and or seeing new people. Totally understandable. Yeah, totally understandable. But for some of you where this is you essentially leaving like a job, for example, I do see you pouring a lot of your time and a lot of your energy towards this next job that I do see you getting. Yeah, I see you pouring a lot of time and a lot of energy towards this next job that I do see you getting. I just feel like this next job that you're going to find yourself working, I'm just getting like a lot of like, I'm just getting like a lot of like, I'm kind of getting the Ten of Wands, to be honest, with this energy. When it comes down to this brand new job that you could very well be starting. Do I feel like the pay is better? Yes. You know, do I feel like the benefits are better? Yes. I just kind of feel like with this other job, I feel like it's just going to require more of your time, more of your energy is basically what I'm getting. Hence why I'm getting like the Ten of Wands, which could definitely represent like an energy of somebody feeling overworked, drained, depleted. I just kind of feel like the pay is going to be good. The benefits are going to be good. The only downside to it all is the amount of time and energy it's going to require of you. I'm just getting like, you know, the workload is just going to be a lot more than like, you know, your previous job, for a perfect example. But that's only going to apply for those of you who are leaving a job. Okay. Tell me more about keep an open mind. We have the Chariot, we have the Three of Wands, and then we also have the Five of Pentacles out here. If this is like a job, Pisces, that, you know, we're talking about, that you're deciding to essentially leave, to go off and pursue something else, I do feel like initially at first, you know, the workload, it is going to be a lot, to the point where it is going to become extremely like, you know, overwhelming for you. But I feel like you will eventually adjust and adapt. So like I said, initially at first, you might find yourself feeling overwhelmed because you're doing far more work than you're used to doing at your previous job, for a perfect example. But you will definitely become accustomed to, you know, the workload that you're going to find yourself basically experiencing in this next job that I see you getting. Like I said, I feel like the pay is going to be good, and I feel like the benefits are going to be good. I also feel like the schedule, even down to the fucking schedule, is going to be awesome. It's just the workload, you know what I mean? It's just the freaking workload that's just going to overwhelm you initially at first. But if you stick with it, because I do see you sticking with it, I do feel like, you know, you're just going to get used to like the workload, to the point where it's not going to feel overwhelming, to the point where it's not going to leave you drained and depleted. Now, if this is like a relationship, for example, that you're deciding to basically leave behind, you know, I am definitely getting that there is a lack of interest on your part when it comes down to putting yourself out there and, you know, dating new people and seeing new people. I am definitely getting that. And I feel like it's because this previous relationship, man, it just had you so freaking drained and depleted, to the point where you just don't have the energy to like want to put yourself out there and start dating new people and seeing new people. However, I do see somebody randomly showing up in your life. I am definitely getting that, and that is definitely something that I would like to look into a little bit more. So let's do it. We're going to clarify the Three of Wands, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck to do so, that has the cards in the upright as well as in the reverse. Tell me more about the Three of Wands for a Pisces. Tell me more about the Three of Wands for a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Yeah, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Interesting. With the Knight of Cups in the upright. Somebody's randomly showing up here for you. Whoever this person is, though, they seem pretty far away from you, especially with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands basically speaks of distance. So whoever this person is, they're at a distance from you. You're receiving communication here from afar. But with that Queen of Cups, you know, coming out here in the reverse, I just don't see you pouring any time and or energy towards whoever the heck this individual is that's like coming your way. For whatever reason, you're not. Oh, well, that makes a lot of freaking sense. We got the Six of Wands Not the Six of Wands. Oh, well, makes sense. Six of Wands in the reverse could definitely represent, you know, something that failed, something that went south. But with the Six of Cups coming out in the reverse, that's telling me you know this person. And it kind of looks like you didn't have the best of history with them, considering the fact that the Six of Cups is in the reverse. So that represents a connection with someone that you didn't have the best of history with. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I do see this person from your past resurfacing back up here for you. I am definitely getting that. Looks like they want to talk. I am getting, can we please talk? I am definitely getting that. Can we please talk? Can we please talk? Can we please talk? Can you please talk to me? Homie, when I tell you you ain't in the mood, you are not in the mood. When I tell you you don't have the fucking energy to talk to anybody, you don't have the energy to talk to anybody. Like, you don't even have the energy to even talk to yourself at this point. Like, I just kind of feel like this person, man, they, you know, this person really did leave you extremely drained and depleted to the point where you don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to date anybody. You don't want to get to know anybody. You just want to be left alone. Is basically what I'm getting. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. We got the Fool in the reverse. Ooh, Fool in the reverse. I feel like this person's apologizing to you for their behavior. It's like they kind of been reflecting back on their behavior. Yeah, they're reflecting back on their behavior and how they showed up in this dynamic that they, you know, once upon a time had with you. They feel extremely foolish. Extremely foolish. And then we also have the Hermit out here. Kind of looks like you've been keeping your distance from them and they've been keeping their distance from you, but it kind of looks like this person's about to break their silence and say something to you. And I am getting, you know, again, that energy of, can we please talk? I am getting overall energy of them apologizing to you for their behavior. They do kind of find themselves reflecting back on the way that they, you know, showed up in this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you with a lot of regret. I'm also getting shame in their energy. I'm also getting shame in their energy. I am definitely getting that as well. Tell me more about the Chariot. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. We got the Page of Swords. And then we also have the Six of Cups out here. I feel like you're noticing something. There's something in your life, Pisces, that has drastically improved since you stopped pouring time and energy towards this. Something in your life has drastically improved in a major way. And I feel like you're really happy about it. I am definitely getting that. Like, I feel like you're really happy about it. I feel like you're really thrilled by it, excited by it. I'm just getting like a bowl of happiness, joy, excitement, thrill. With that Four of Swords coming out here, I'm also getting peace of mind. So whatever this thing is that's drastically improving in your life, which I don't know exactly what's drastically improving in your life, Pisces, but whatever is drastically improving in your life, it's something that you were once upon a time worried about and or stressed over. I am definitely getting that, but it's like, I feel like you noticed that the moment you decided to stop focusing on this person or prioritizing this person and started focusing on something else, you started to kind of notice how much your life started to drastically change for the better by making this choice. Because it kind of looks like you went from, and look at how the cards came out, to be honest. Look, so the Page of Swords can definitely represent like a very hyper-focused energy. So this Page of Swords was actually facing the Six of Wands to the Four of Swords, and not the Six of Cups, which basically represents a soulmate connection, a soul tie connection between two people. You know, it kind of looks like, you know, it was like the other way around. Like, you found yourself very hyper focused on them and your relationship with them, to not hyper focusing on them anymore. You know, it's like you're not paying this person any freaking mind anymore. And the moment that you made that choice to not focus on them or prioritize them and your relationship with them, I feel like you shift your focus onto something else. Whatever this something else was, though, I feel like it was something that you were very worried and concerned about. It could have been something that had you... My bad, Pisces. My daughter just got home from school and then my dog started freaking out because she was at the front door. But as I was saying, though, yeah, dude, it just kind of looks like you started focusing on something else. But I don't know, like I'm just getting a lot of progress in whatever this thing is that you're now focusing on and or prioritizing. That could honestly be anything. That could be your mental health, for a perfect example. That could be, you know, your education, your financial situation. Like it could honestly be anything, but whatever it is that you're focusing on, you're seeing a lot of improvement, growth, and expansion. I am definitely getting that. And I feel like you're so happy about it and so thrilled by it. I am definitely getting that strongly. So that being said, Pisces, it kind of looks like things are, for the most part, looking really, really good. Now, as far as new love, keep an open mind, stay optimistic. I do feel, Pisces, like when the timing is essentially right, you will eventually meet someone new. I do feel like it's not going to happen though within the next 48 hours. I do feel like it'll eventually happen. It might take a few months. It might even take up to a year, but I am definitely getting that you will eventually meet someone else and they're going to be very different from this individual. I am definitely getting that. So just because you experience a failed relationship with this person doesn't necessarily mean that your next one will be a failure. Okay, so just try to stay optimistic, you know. So we have worth waiting for, and then we also have separation. So not only do I see you on a healing journey, but I also see you very focused on your future. With worth waiting for, it's very similar to the Three of Wands, which could represent somebody who's very focused on their future right now, which that's exactly what I see you doing. We have this could be the one that's acting as a double confirmation that your next relationship, it could show up for you within a few months, possibly within a year tops, because I'm not getting more than a year. I feel like when you meet them, you'll just know that this person's definitely the one for you. All right, so that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello, Scorpios, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Scorpio, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So, with that being said, Scorpio, let's get started. What can my Scorpios anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? All right, Scorpio. So we do have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Currently at the moment, you could be dealing with somebody who's very different from what you're accustomed to dealing with, but in a positive way, not in a negative way, in a very, very positive way. For some of you, you know, you might have a type. I am definitely getting that. For some of you, you might just have a type and you might typically gravitate towards the type of women that you're interested in or the type of men that you're interested in. You could be switching that up very, very soon. But for others of you, you could be gravitating towards somebody who legit is your type, but they're just very different from what you're accustomed to dealing with, but in a really good way, not in a bad way. All right, so we're going to clarify the stay optimistic card just to see why you're getting that, as well as keep an open mind. So let's get started. Tell me more about stay optimistic about your love life for Scorpio within the next 48 hours. Okay. So let me just, okay. We do have, oh no, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse could definitely represent somebody who's very angry and very, very upset. Okay, we'll see what else we got here, though. We got the Ten of Wands, okay, with the King of Swords, and then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. There's somebody here that you're connecting with. It could be an earth sign strongly, possibly an air sign, maybe even a fire sign, regardless of this person's actual zodiac sign, right? There's somebody here that you're connecting with that you just want this person to just change already. You just want this person to change already. You just want this person to show you that they actually do love you. You actually want this person to show you that they actually do want this relationship to work, but they've been showing you the complete opposite. It's like this person continues to show you that they don't really care about this relationship, or they might continue to show you that they don't really care to fix things either. And I just feel like you're just so angry and upset with them because you're not like this with them. Like, you don't walk around acting like you don't care about them. You don't walk around acting as if this relationship that you share with them, you know, doesn't matter, you know, to you. And the fact that they're like this with you, I just feel like it really does upset you. It really does upset you, and it really does hurt you. I'm also getting that as well. It really does hurt your feelings to see this person act like they honestly don't care about you or this dynamic that they share with you. I keep getting this whole, you just want them to change. You just want them to change. You just want them to change. You know, this person does come off to me as somebody who's very fixed in their ways. I am definitely getting that. They're very fixed in their ways, and you could have definitely noticed that by now about this person, that they're very fixed in their ways. Not only do you not like it, that they're very fixed in their ways, and they refuse to change, but I feel like it just upsets you because you've changed so much about yourself in order to make this dynamic between the two of you work. So to see them do absolutely nothing on their end just upsets you and pisses you off. Now, when it comes down to stay optimistic about your love life is concerned, I feel like Spirit's trying to like get you to see, yeah, I feel like this person's trying to get you to see a few things. I feel like Spirit's trying to get you to see that this person's very fixed in their ways. It's kind of like what you see is what you get. And if you don't like the way that this person is, chances are, you know, right? They're never going to change, you know, because they are very fixed in their ways. So it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, you're either gonna accept them as they are or you're not. Either which way, the choice obviously is entirely up to you, because you don't have to continue, you know what I mean, to deal with this person and all that they bring into your life. I'm also getting too that what Spirit's trying to get you to see is that this is not the only, you know, person out there for you. You know, there's other people out there that are not going to sit here and treat you the way that this person treats you, or speak to you the way that this person treats you, or act this way, you know, with you. But I feel like with you, it's like all you see is them, all you want is them. It's like you don't see that there's like other people out there, you know, that are really good for you, that are not going to sit up here and put you through the things that they put you through. I just don't feel like you're exposing yourself to what else is out there. Hence why all you really see is them and all you really want is them. I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. For some of you, you may not be in a relationship with this person. I am definitely getting that. This could be like a situationship. You know, for some of you, you could be in a committed relationship, you know, with this person. But either which way, I just kind of feel like you're not allowing yourself to see what else is out there, because, you know, when it comes on to them, it's like all you see is them, all you want is them. You know what I mean? But if you were to, like, for example, like walk away from this dynamic and just stop trying to make it work with this person, you expose yourself, right, to what else is out there, which I don't recommend you expose yourself to what else is out there being with this person, because that's just wrong and disrespectful. But like, if you were to walk away from this relationship and put yourself out there and start dating new people and getting to know new people and seeing new people, you will see for yourself that there are other people that will be a much better fit for you out there. You just haven't, you know what I mean? Like, you just haven't put yourself out there to really, really see that for yourself. Because again, it's kind of like having tunnel vision here. It's like all you see is them, all you want is them. You don't want to walk away from this relationship. I can tell you don't. Like, you've put a lot of time and a lot of energy towards this, and you want it to count for something, right? Which is, I get it, you know what I mean? But like I said, dude, if you were to put yourself out there and walk away from this person, put yourself out there and see what else is out there for you, I think that you would see for yourself that there are people out there that are not going to sit up here and treat you this way like this person does. They come off to me as somebody who's very comfortable. I am getting that. Very, very, very comfortable. It's like this person feels comfortable disrespecting you, comfortable with talking to you however which way and treating you however which way. They feel very comfortable. I keep getting that. Comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. Tell me more about this King of Swords. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. We have the Chariot in the reverse. And then we also have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. I can never say this word correctly. It's something that I've been practicing. I'm Puerto Rican, so sometimes my words in English doesn't come out very good. But I'm going to attempt to say this word. Just know that I've been practicing, okay? I've been practicing, okay? This person... with the King of Cups coming out in the reverse, could describe somebody who is, here we go, you guys ready? Don't make fun of me, okay? Because I'm telling you in advance, I butcher this word every time. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I don't. My daughter's helping me with this, though, because her English is like on point. Mine's, it's like, it's good, but, you know, I could use some like tweaking in certain areas. But anyways, King of Cups in the reverse could definitely represent somebody who's emotionally manipulative. I don't think I said it correctly, but I'm not going to say it again, okay? Because then I'm going to get really angry and upset with myself because I just can't seem to get it right. I feel like that's how they have been in this dynamic that they share with you. With the Seven of Swords coming out here in the reverse, I feel like this person has definitely revealed to you their true colors and what they're really, really capable of, okay? With the Chariot coming out here, the Chariot represents, you know, fast movement. It also represents, you know, travel, progress, you know, growth. The person that sits in the Chariot, for those of you who don't know this, actually is the Emperor, and your person's showing up as a King of Swords like energy. So there's just a lack of growth on this person's behalf. There's a lack of growth on this person's behalf, you know, because this person's so fixed in their ways. And because they refuse to change, this is kind of why there's such a lack of growth on their behalf. I just kind of feel like they're just very, very immature. Very, very immature, especially for their age. They're very, very immature. Very immature. You know, I feel like this person could grow obviously and evolve as an individual and mature as an individual, but because this person's very fixed in their ways and they don't see the error in their own ways, this is what keeps them, you know, in this low vibrational state, is basically what I'm getting. This is what keeps them from growing and evolving as an individual, is basically what I'm getting. I'm also getting the same issues that they have with you are the same issues that they had in their previous relationship. So whatever it is that you find yourself complaining to this person about, that they continue to do, or that they're not doing, or that they should be doing, are the same things that the last person was complaining to them about. I am definitely getting that. I'm also getting too that when you initially met this person, they were very loving, very affectionate, very compassionate, very patient, very understanding, very lovey-dovey, very sweet. Like, look at the King of Cups as like a sweetheart. Look at the King of Cups as like a sweetheart. And for them to go from a King of Cups to a King of Swords, that's not a good sign. You know, it's like they go from being like the biggest sweetheart to like the biggest douchebag. Is basically what I'm getting. But I feel like this is just who they are. Like, at their core, like, this is just who they are. And this is just how they treat people that they're, you know, with. They treat people like trash is basically what I'm getting. Now, I feel like the only reason why this person was like a really big sweetheart, you know, towards you initially at first is because, you know, in the beginning stages of every relationship, everybody's trying to impress everybody. Everybody's trying to rule everybody. You know, I'm pretty sure if this person would have showed up as their true and authentic self, you would have never given this person the time and or day. So I feel like this person has been, get ready, because I'm going to say the word again. I feel like this person has been manipulating you. I think I said that right from the start. I think I can say, manipulating. I think I can say that. It's the manipulative, whatever. Fuck it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have to keep practicing. Like I said, my child has been helping me, okay? It's going to take some time, honey. It's going to take some time before I could actually say that. There was a point in time where I couldn't for the life of me pronounce world. I could not for the life of me pronounce that word. It was like the hardest word to learn and say in English. But anyways, back to this human. If this person would have showed up as their true and authentic self, you would have never given them the time and or day. I just feel like this person's very comfortable to be who they truly are. I feel like that's another thing that's going on with you, is that you're holding on, because the 10 of Wands could definitely represent holding on to something. You're holding on to this version of them, you know, the version of them where they were really good to you. They were really sweet to you. You know, they walked around like they actually cared, you know, about you and their relationship with you. I feel like you're still holding on to this like version of them. Yeah. Now, this version of them that you're still holding on to, you know, was legit like a version of them pretending to be somebody that they're not, pretending to be like this like big old sweetheart, when in all actuality, deep down inside, this is not who they are. You know, I just kind of feel like they were just like this with you to like woo you and impress you and, you know, things like that. Tell you more about keep an open mind. You got the 10 of Swords. So I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and there's 2 10 of Swords in this tarot deck. We have the 10 of Swords that literally says the 10 of Swords, and then we also have the other 10 of Swords that says everything is fine. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. And then we also have the Ace of Cups. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Star, which does speak of wish fulfillment. Ace of Cups represents a brand new beginning, and it's an emotionally fulfilling one. Now, when it comes down to your current situation, what Spirit really does want you to know, Scorpio, is this tunnel vision that you have. You know, all you see is them, all you want is them, is what's going to bring more pain and suffering into your life. Like I said, if you were to walk away from this relationship and put yourself out there, you will see for yourself that not all men are like this, not all women are like this, but if you don't walk away and put yourself out there and see for yourself, you're going to continue to find yourself essentially thinking, believing, and feeling like, well, I can't do better than them. I can't do better than them. I can't do better than them. But that's my thing, right? Is that you can, and you definitely will. It just requires you to like walk away, you know, from the very thing that is hurting you and destroying you. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, hell, possibly even physically, okay? With the Ace of Cups, so Star coming out here, the Star is all about following your true north, being on the path that Spirit basically wants you on. I feel like you're being divinely guided away from this dynamic, away from this person. But because, you know, you really want your relationship with this person to work, this is kind of why we see so much resistance coming from you when it comes on to walking away from this dynamic, which I get it. You've invested so much time and energy towards this. You want it to count for something. I get that. But sometimes making the best decision for yourself is literally the hardest decision. It's literally the hardest decision to make. And that's the predicament you're currently in, you know. The best decision that you can make for yourself in this predicament you currently find yourself in is to walk away. But walking away is very hard. And that's, you know, where that saying comes from. Sometimes making the best decision for yourself is one of the hardest decisions you will have to ever make in life. Now, with the Ace of Cups, the Star coming out here, this is just basically saying, hey, what you want, it truly does exist. It truly does exist. Like if you want, somebody who's going to treat you right and respect you, yeah, that truly does exist. It truly does exist, and it's truly obtainable. It truly is obtainable. But I feel like you seem to think, believe, and feel otherwise, but I feel like it's maybe because of this dynamic here with this person. Like, I don't know if this person has led you to think and believe you ain't gonna find anyone better than them or something like that. I beg to fucking differ. Just saying, I beg to fucking differ. Like, I mean, it makes sense, right, as to why they would lead you to think and believe all of that, because it benefits them to, have you think and believe those things, right? Not only does this person get to treat you however which way they want to treat you, and they're very comfortable in this dynamic that they share with you, hence why they treat you the way that they treat you, they also get to keep you on top of that. Like, yeah, like to them, allowing you or convincing you to think and believe that you're not going to find anyone better than them, it makes sense. It makes sense because they get to have their cake and eat it too. They get to be really, really comfortable here and treat you however which way they want to treat you. I'm also getting like a roller coaster ride. It's like there's days where this person makes you feel like they love you and care about you, and there's days where they'll just randomly flip the switch on you and treat you god awful. It's kind of like a roller coaster ride with this one over here. Yeah. But this whole, like, I feel like this person, like, I don't know if this person has told you this before, like, oh, you're never going to find anybody better than me. Look, I do this for you. Look, I do that for you. You think another man's going to do that? You think another woman's going to do that? Yeah, and I also think another man and another woman's not going to sit up here and treat you like shit too, but that's just me. You know what I mean? Speaking some truth here. Like I said, I feel like you're being divinely guided away from this connection. You may not want to walk away from this connection, but you're being divinely guided to do so, and you're being pushed to do so. It's like Spirit's going to like corner you to the point where you have no choice but to get up and walk away. That's kind of what I'm getting. And it is coming from a place of Spirit just wanting you to remove yourself from this person. And if Spirit has to come in and kick you in the rear end to make it happen, well, then that's just what Spirit's going to do. Because right now it kind of looks like you're, but no, I just want them. If this person would just change, like we could be happy. And you're right. You're right. Nobody could argue with you on that. The problem is that they don't see the error in their own ways. They don't want to basically change. They don't want to change. You know what I mean? They just don't. They think that the way that they treat people and live their life and how they are in romantic relationships is just perfectly freaking normal. It's just perfectly normal. Everybody does this, apparently, according to them. But I do kind of see you eventually being put in a situation where you're going to find yourself cornered. You're going to find yourself cornered. And you will decide to pull the plug. You know what I mean? And I feel like, Spirit's going to really corner you and kind of, force you to walk away from this, regardless if you like it or not. And it's stemming from a place of Spirit just wanting what is best for you. What is best for you. And you might be angry. You might be upset. Because you're not really getting your way in this, particular situation, but you will eventually look back at this moment and be like, man, I'm glad that this happened to me. I'm glad that happened to me. I'm glad because had this not happened to me, had that not happened to me, I would have still been with them. Like Spirit's going to make this, relationship between you and this person, become so unbearable for you that you're just going to be like, I gotta go. I can't. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do this. Screw this. I'm out. I can't do this. Like that's how it's already hard. You know that it is. It's already hard and it's already challenging as it is. But I'm telling you, Spirit is going to allow this relationship to become extremely unbearable for you to the point where you will feel cornered, to the point where you will snap and be like, you know what? I can't do this. I can't do this with this person anymore. Like this sucks, but I have to really let this go and walk away. And you're going to be angry and you're going to be upset and you're going to be hurt. All of these things are going to occur, but it's kind of like that classic saying, you don't understand right now, but you definitely will later. So you may not understand right now why, you know, all of this is happening, but later on, trust me, I promise you, you definitely will. And you will look back at this moment and be like, oh my God, oh, thank you, God. Thank you for allowing that to happen. Thank you for allowing this to happen. Thank you for allowing that to go south. Because if I knew that this is what was waiting for me on the other side of all of this, I would have done this sooner. I would have done this sooner. I think that you think that your life is not going to essentially get better if you were to walk away. And homie, let me tell you, you got another thing coming, okay? Because I see your life drastically improving without this person in it. Without this person in it. I am definitely getting that. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Swords. We also have the Four of Wands. And then we also have, oh, the Eight of Wands. Oh, well, look at this. Then we got the Devil. With the Five of Swords to the Four of Wands to the Eight of Wands to the Devil coming out here. Listen. I am definitely getting you kind of eventually reaching this point within this dynamic where you're going to find yourself feeling like, yo, I can't take this anymore. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't. I gotta leave this person. And you will. That's besides the point. This Devil card, though, oh, this person, I feel like this person's very, very freaking big on, like, manipulating the hell out of people. It's not even funny. So look at this as them using reverse psychology on you. The day that you decide to get up and leave, they will let you get up and leave. Oh, you want to leave? You want to leave me, Scorpio? Okay, that's fine. You want me to help you pack up your bags? Because I can help you. They're going to be very cool, calm, and collected, okay, when this day happens, okay? Very calm, cool, and collected, okay? This is them using reverse psychology on you. This is them essentially thinking, well, if I sit there and tell them, you know, that I'm cool with them leaving me, and I will go as far as to help them pack up their bag, they're for sure going to change their mind. Well, see, you know, the thing is that I don't see you actually changing your mind. And that's when they're going to start to fall into this energy of getting very, very triggered. Okay, very, very triggered. I feel like this move that you're about to make is going to really rub their ego, I would say, the wrong way. So we do kind of see them eventually falling into his energy of, wait, hold up. Like, you're fucking serious? Like, you're gonna leave me? Like, you're really gonna do this? Like, really? You're gonna do this? Seriously? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you definitely are. And let me tell you something. You have so much to look forward to. Oh, you have so much to look forward to, dude. It is not even funny. Like, when you get up and walk away from this relationship and you turn around and you tell this person, you know what? You had me and you lost me. You know, joke's on you. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to feel so fucking empowered, dude. It is not even funny. And they're going to find themselves feeling so powerless. I know. It's going to suck. It's going to really suck for this person. But, hey, you know, it is what it is, right? All right, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we do have retreat, and then we also have separation. We have express your love in the reverse. And then we also have make the effort. It kind of came out in the reverse. So I'm going to take in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. With this card, express your love, coming out in the reverse, very similar to the Eight of Wands, by the way, but in the reverse, there's a lack of progress and communication here between you and this person. Not because you want there to be a lack of progress and or communication between the two of you. It's because of that. You know, there's going to come a point in time where you're going to stop going back and forth with this person. You're going to stop fighting them on, you really need to stop doing this, and you really need to stop doing that. You really need to stop putting me through this, and you really need to change this. You won't stop. You're going to stop. You're going to stop beating a dead horse, moral of the story. So we do kind of see you decide, you know what, let me stop beating a dead horse. I'm not going to talk to this person. I'm not going to go back and forth with them. That's when I feel like you're going to start the whole process of checking out mentally and emotionally. I am definitely getting that. You're going to stop putting your time and energy towards this, and you will eventually leave physically from this relationship, and you will definitely go off and start a brand new beginning here for yourself. I am definitely getting that strongly. You will basically come out on top. is basically what I'm getting. All right. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Cancer, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So, with all that being said, Cancer, let's get started. All right, Cancer. So we do have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Typically, when I get this card, it kind of reminds me of like the Seven of Wands in tarot. You could be dealing with a Leo, or you just might have Leo within your chart, but there is like a whole lot of fighting against the natural flow of things. Now, this could definitely represent something that you're currently doing, Cancer, or maybe somebody that you're energetically connecting to currently finds themselves fighting against the natural flow of things. I'm just getting like an energy of somebody like fighting against the natural flow of things. I'm getting like a lot of resistance on top of that. Like I said, this could be your energy or somebody else's energy, somebody that you're energetically connected to. But let's look a little bit more into this card and see what else we can get here. Tell me more about let go of control issues. Ooh, okay. You got the King of Wands, but it came on the reverse. Ooh, okay. Man, King of Wands in the reverse. I mean, just to start this reading off is just, I'm so sorry. It's just really not a good sign. King of Wands in the reverse could definitely represent somebody who's extremely angry and extremely upset. Why? I don't know, but I guess we'll see. Tell me more about let go of control issues. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting, with the Five of Cups in the upright. There's a masculine energy that's very angry and very upset. But I feel like this masculine energy, they're very angry and upset with someone, but they're also very angry and upset with themselves, is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, they're very angry and upset with themselves, but they're also very angry and upset with someone else, is basically what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Cups. I feel like this masculine energy is really angry and upset because somebody gave up on them. Somebody gave up on them. Cancer, there's a huge possibility that you could have just gave up on this King of Wands and your relationship with them. That's definitely a possibility. Of course, could you be the one that's extremely angry and upset that somebody gave up on you and this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you? That's also a possibility as well. So however it resonates, okay? But for the vast majority of you, you could have gave up on this King of Wands and your relationship with them. It's like a part of them wants to be angry and upset with you, and they totally are. Don't get me wrong. It's like a big part of them wants to be angry and upset with you, but at the same exact time, it's like they don't blame you, you know? They don't blame you. Like, are they angry and upset that you gave up on them and your relationship with them? Yes. But at the same exact time, it's like, oh, I can't be mad at them, though. I can't be mad at them. I can't be mad at them. I can't be mad at them. It's like this person finds themselves trying their hardest to see things from your perspective. Like if the roles were reversed, you know what I mean? Like, would they have given up on you and their relationship with you? And I think that that answer would definitely be yes. You know, they definitely would have if the roles were reversed. So this is kind of why I am definitely getting that energy of why I can't be mad at them, though. I can't be mad at them because, you know, if the roles were reversed, you know what I mean? I would have given up on them too. I would have walked away from them too, you know, is basically what I'm getting. We do have the Five of Cups out here, which does speak of loss, but it also speaks of regret. Not only did this person lose you and they have to kind of like process that and deal with that, but there's also a lot of regret here that this person has when it comes down to the way that they went about their relationship with you. With the Nine of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse, I am getting like an energy of them kind of feeling, you know, incomplete without you, lost without you. They're having a hard time adjusting to life without you in it. I'm also getting that as well. You know, I feel like they wanted this relationship that they once upon a time had with you to be their last relationship. I am definitely getting that. And now they're being forced to start over. I am definitely getting that this person thought that this was legit going to be their last relationship. Like you were going to be the person, you know what I mean? That they were going to grow old with. I am definitely getting that as well. But it kind of looks like it's not playing out that way. And they do blame themselves because of it. They do blame themselves because of it. Okay. Tell me more about this Five of Cups energy. We do have the Judgment card. I feel like this person, yeah, I feel like this person kind of wishes they can kind of go back into time and undo everything. But they know that they can't. Tell me more about the Five of Cups. Okay. All right, let's look at this King of Wands here in the reverse. Tell me more about the King of Wands in the reverse. Oh, Four of Swords in the reverse. Not a good sign. You know, the Four of Swords can represent somebody who is extremely restless. I feel like it's hard, you know, for this person to get any sleep. It's like they find themselves like tossing and turning a lot. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's just because there's just a lot of shit on their mind. And I feel like what's on their mind is basically you and the way things are playing out between the two of you and how they lost you and how they have a lot of regret and how they wish they can go back into time and undo everything that they ever basically put you through. Because if they had the power and the ability to do so, you know, in their eyes, they feel like the two of you will still be together till this day. But they know that they can't go back into time and undo what they did. Not only do they have, you know, a hard time processing and digesting this ending here between the two of you, but they're also being forced right now to like live their life without you in it. And that has been a massive challenge, I would say, for them. You know, they just got so used to having you around. And now that you're no longer around, it's like, it's like they feel like they don't have anything to look forward to anymore. Like, say for example, right? Like you guys like used to live with one another, you know, like this person would look forward to like getting off of work and coming straight back home to you, you know, and spending, you know, time with you. And it's like now when this person goes, you know, home, it's like they're being greeted, you know, they're being greeted with loneliness, you know what I mean? And quietness and sadness it is basically what I'm getting. It's like an empty house is greeting them, you know? You know, before it wasn't like that, you know, before it's like you would be there, you know, and it's like, oh my God, okay, hey, like how was work? And oh, by the way, I made you dinner, you know, it's like that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. Tell me more about this King of Wands in the reverse. Man. Got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, you might have Libra within your chart. Man, they know you're done. They know that you're done. They can sense it. They can feel it. They know. They know that you are done. And like I said, they're really angry and upset because they know. They know that you're done. And like I said, are they angry and upset with you that you gave up on them, your relationship with them, and you walked away? Yeah. But at the same exact time, it's like, I feel like they're trying to be reasonable here with themselves. Like, you know, even though, yes, they walked away from me and I'm not happy about this, like, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I can't. Like, how could I? Like, I can't blame them. Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have done the same. I would have walked away. I would have walked away. I would have walked away. Oh man. Well, going back to this let go of control. Let go of control issues. Again, very similar to like the Seven of Wands, you know, in tarot. Again, that the whole fighting against the natural flow of things, the resistance. I feel like this person just needs to just stop fighting this already and just move into a place of acceptance already. And that's like the biggest thing that they struggle with is moving into a place of acceptance. You know, there's an energy of denial going on here too. You got to understand that this individual did not expect this. They weren't prepared for this. You know what I mean? They just weren't. So I feel like this let go of control issues card is actually, you know, advice from them to spirit to just stop. Just stop fighting this and just move into a place of acceptance already. You know, stop beating yourself up, you know, moving forward. Don't make the same mistakes, because if you do, you're going to get the same exact outcome. You know what I mean? Like, now, if this is you going through this, you know, this is Spirit's way of telling you, hey, stop sitting here beating yourself up. You know, you can go back into time and undo absolutely anything. You know, move forward and move on with your life, move into a place of acceptance. When it comes down to this ending here between the two of you, and just don't make the same mistakes again, because if you do, you're going to get the exact same outcome. Okay. But for the vast majority of you, this is not even, you know, the fact that we're not really even picking up on you. The only thing that I'm really getting, honestly, off of your energy is this Queen of Swords energy. You went ice cold on this one here, like ice cold. Like, I feel like once upon a time, you were all like lovey-dovey, warm and fuzzy. That kind of rhymes. Lovey-dovey, warm and fuzzy. I don't know. Like, I kind of like that I just said that. Yeah. Anyways, enough about me. Yeah, I just feel like you were super, I gotta say it again, fuck it. I feel like once upon a time you were very like warm and fuzzy and lovey-dovey with this one over here. And I feel like you just kind of went ice cold on them, like ice cold on them. Like, I don't care, you're going through it ice cold. Like, too bad, too sad, you're struggling without me, ice cold. Oh man, this person definitely pushed you, dude. Like, they definitely pushed you. And they pushed you far. I am definitely getting that strongly. Okay. How many more for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus? We do have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then we also have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Fighting against the natural flow, fighting against the natural flow, fighting against the natural flow. And let's fight some more. And hey, why not? Let's do it again. And then let's do it one more time and fuck it, because we got time. Let's do it again. They're not moving into a place of acceptance. They're not. No. This person doesn't feel like they're ever going to find someone like you ever again. This person feels like they're never going to find someone who loved them as much as you did ever again. So do we see them moving into a place of acceptance? Like, let me just accept the fact that Cancer's done with me. Let me just accept the fact that they just don't want anything to do with me. Let me just move forward and move on with my life. Nope. Fighting against the natural flow. Very soon, Cancer, this person's going to try to reel you back in and get your attention all over again. This is very similar to the Six of Wands, which does speak of attention. Express your love, very similar to the Eight of Wands in Tarot, which basically represents the card of communication. Again, fighting against the natural flow, fighting against the natural flow. They're doing it here and here and here and here, and then 3 additional other times. You know, it's like every time this person gravitates towards you, it's like I'm getting like a complete like no from you. No, thank you. I'm good. Oh, they're calling me. Decline. Oh, they're texting me. trying to get back with me. Yeah, I'm going to leave them on red. Oh, they're showing up on my front doorstep. Yeah, I'm just going to pretend like I'm not home. And oh, look, they're calling me again, trying to get back with me. Yeah, I'm too busy on the other line, though. I'll get back to you when I can. You're not going to get back to them. Oh, look, they're writing on social media. Who would have thought, you know? And you're just like, yeah, I got a bunch of other messages to go through anyways. And oh, look, you know, they're texting you again. Oh, look, they're showing up at your house again. And oh, look, you know, another phone call, you know, and it's just like, this person is literally hurting themselves. You know, my heart feels so heavy, to be honest. Like right now, my heart feels so freaking heavy right now. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, it's like they just keep trying, and every time they try, it's like they're being met with a big fat no from you. And it's just like, how many times do you have to sit up here and tell this person, nope, I'm good, no, I'm moving on, nope, I'm great, wish you nothing but the best, nope, leave me alone, you know what, I'm gonna block you now. And then they start texting you from a whole nother number, and then you're still singing the same tune. No, 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 no. I told you, no, I told you I was done. Nope, 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 nope. No, no. Do you want me to say it in Spanish? No. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, oh my God. I don't know, like my heart just feels super freaking heavy for this person. It's like they just keep getting rejected by you time and time and time again. And I'm gonna be honest, like I'm sure this is a shitty feeling for them. I'm sure it is. I am so sure it is a shitty feeling. I don't know if you've ever experienced a level of rejection before, but it's not a good feeling by any means. Like it really isn't. And that's exactly, you know, the predicament they're putting themselves into with you. Like they don't have to put themselves in this predicament. They could just move into a place of acceptance, like, okay, they're done with me. And then that be the end of that. But it's like they themselves are, technically speaking, putting themselves in this predicament because they don't want to lose you, because they love you, because they just want to fix this. And they're being constantly met with no, no, no. I said no. Okay, I'm going to say it in Spanish this time because you're probably going to understand. No, you know what I mean? And it's just like every time you turn around and tell them no, it's like a piece of their heart, you know what I mean, breaks. And you turn around, you tell them no again, and then another piece of their heart breaks. And then you tell them no again, and then it's like another chunk of their heart breaks. Like they're breaking their own heart at this point. Like I feel like this person's heart is already broken, technically speaking, because you don't want anything to do with them. But it's like every time you turn around and you tell them no, it's like another piece of their heart breaks, and then another, and then another, and then another, and then another, you know? Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess, but that's what I have. That's what I have, Cancer. You know, I feel like you find yourself in a much better place mentally, spiritually, and emotionally now that it's over and done with. Them, on the other hand, dude, not so much. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that I just have this thing where it's just like, I just really don't like to see people suffer. It's like my biggest weakness. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I do feel bad, you know, for this person. And it would be nice to see them not continue to put themselves in these predicaments. But it's like, we can't control them. You know what I mean? You can't control them. Nobody can. But yeah. Yeah, so that's what I have, Cancer. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Sag. Today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect over the next 40 hours after watching this video. So, with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. All right. We do have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like there's somebody here that wants to have a heart-to-heart with you. Granted, could this be you wanting to have a heart-to-heart with someone? That's a possibility, but I'm not really getting that. Like, I feel like there's somebody here that wants to actually have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. You know, this is very similar to like the Page of Cups in tarot. So you could have a Pisces gravitating towards you. This person might just be a water sign, so a Cancer, maybe even a Scorpio. Pisces, like I mentioned. Yeah, for some of you, this could definitely represent a long overdue apology. I am definitely getting that. I am definitely getting that. At the bottom of the deck, we do have worth waiting for. Okay, very similar to the Three of Wands in tarot. So could be dealing with a Leo as well, or you could have a Leo gravitating towards you. I feel like there has been a lot of distance here between you and this person, possibly even a lack of communication here between you and this person. But I do see you receiving, nonetheless, communication, but from afar. So you could be receiving a phone call from them, a text message from them. They could be writing you on social media. They could be emailing you. But I do see receiving communication from afar here, specifically just that, like from afar. Okay, well, let's look into this and see what else we can get here. I want to start off with the worth waiting for card. I want to see why there is so much distance here between you and this person. Okay, we have the Five of Cups out here. I'm not going to take these other cards. Man, I'm just getting a lot of regret in this person's energy. I'm getting a lot of regret coming from this person. I just feel like they feel like they really did drop the ball here with you. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Tell me more about worth waiting for. Ooh. Oh, okay. We have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles, but it came on the reverse. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you've pulled away from this person, and they can feel it. Oh, man. They can feel it. They can feel it. They can feel it. You've definitely pulled away from this person. You are not pouring any time and or energy towards this individual. I'm also getting the whole practicing out of sight, out of mind. I am definitely getting that as well off of your energy. Like you're not paying this person any freaking mind and or attention. You've definitely retracted your energy from this individual. For some of you, what could have prompted you to retract your energy from this person could have been coming from a place of you essentially feeling like they just simply don't deserve you or value you or appreciate you. All right, so we do have the Knight of Swords coming out here, which for me as a reader represents unexpected communication. You will be receiving unexpected communication here from this particular person. I am definitely getting that. You may not see this shit coming, okay? Just a little FYI, you may not see this coming. You may not see this coming. All right, we do have the Queen of Cups out here. You've changed. You've definitely changed a lot. You've definitely changed a lot, and they know it, and they don't like it. They do not like it. It's like you went from, you know, being this person that was very loving, affectionate, all over them, to like being this person that could honestly like care less about them. I am definitely getting that. You know, this drastic shift within your energy, they just don't like it. They just don't like it. They just don't like it. For some of you, could you have experienced an ending with this person? Yeah, that's a possibility. For some of you, you could still be with this person. Either which way, right? However it resonates. I just kind of feel like this person's noticing a drastic shift within your energy. And they do not freaking like it. Like, they do not like it whatsoever. They don't like this like new version of you that's very withdrawn, very to yourself. They just don't like it. They just don't like it. I'm also getting like an energy of you like burying yourself into work. I am definitely getting that. I mean, Queen of Pentacles is known for being a little bit of a workaholic. So right now you could very well be extremely focused on your career right now, your business if you have one, possibly even your education. But I am getting like an energy of you like drowning yourself into something that will bring a lot of abundance and stability into your life. So this could be, like I said, you focusing on your education, your career, your business if you have one. I'm also getting like a very selfish energy coming from you. Like you're being very selfish with your energy and your time. Which is another thing that this person's noticing about you, is that you're very withdrawn. You're very focused on you. And you just become very like, yeah, like selfish, I would say, like with your time and where you pour your energy. Into is basically what I'm getting, you know. And I feel like you weren't always like this is basically what I'm getting, Saggy. Like you weren't always like this. Like I feel like this is that type of person that you would make room for, you would make time for. You know, this is somebody that, you know, you really did prioritize, you know, and value at some point. But it's not like that anymore is what I'm gathering. It's not like that anymore. And like I said, for some of you, I am definitely getting that you're still with this individual. For others of you, you could have already broken up with this person and walked away from this connection many moons ago. But for a lot of you, I am definitely getting that you're still with this individual. I'm just getting like an energy of them not only wanting to have a conversation with you, but I am definitely getting like an energy of them kind of calling you out on how much you've drastically changed as a person. You're not this loving and affectionate person that you used to be with them anymore. And they don't like it. You know, once upon a time, you used to prioritize them in your relationship with them. Now you're prioritizing other things like your business, your career if you have one, your education. You know, many moons ago, you weren't this selfish, you know, individual. Now you definitely are. You know, I feel like the reason why there has been such a drastic shift within your energy has a lot to do with your experience with them. You know, there is a huge possibility that yes, like, you know, once upon a time you were this loving and affectionate person, but you could have realized over time being this loving and affectionate person only brought you pain, suffering, and disappointment. So what's the point? A lot of you could have found yourself putting this person first and their happiness first. And then you started to realize over time, what's the point of me putting their happiness in this relationship, you know, as a top priority in my life? It's not like they do that for me. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of feel like you started to kind of realize that being the good guy in this dynamic with this particular person is just simply not beneficial, especially if you're not getting that in return. So I don't feel like you just switched up on, I don't feel like you woke up one morning and you're just like, you know what? Today's a day that I'm just going to be very selfish. Today's a day where I'm not going to be loving and affectionate. And today's a day that I'm just going to just solely prioritize me and my future. Like, no, I don't feel like it played out that way. But it's weird because it's like they're looking at you like, no, that's exactly how it played out. They woke up one morning and they just didn't care about me. They just didn't love me anymore. I don't feel like it played out that way. I don't feel like it played out that way. No, I don't feel like it played out that way at all. I feel like it has a lot to do with the way that they were actually showing up in this relationship. Hence, why this person's sitting in a boatload of regret here. It's like if this person were to just stop and acknowledge all the stuff that they've essentially put you through, they'll understand a whole lot better why you're actually switching up here. But it's like this person's like, yeah, you know, I put them through this and this and this and this, but I mean, come on. I don't get it. Why are they switching up on me? Like, yeah, I put them through this, down the third, but I just don't understand. Why are they switching up on me? Why are they being this way? I just don't get it. I just don't understand, you know? And it's like, well, that's the reason why you're switching up on them, is because of them and the stuff that they were putting you through and how they were showing up in this dynamic that they share with you. That makes sense. Anyways, we have the, ooh, okay. We have the Empress. Ooh, I'm not taking that. Tell me more about the Empress. I mean, no. Tell me more about the Five of Cups, sorry. I got distracted. The moment that I saw you show up as an Empress, I was like, oh, wait a second. Okay, I see you. And then I just immediately got distracted. All right. Wow. Well, we have the Empress, and then we also have the Lovers. You know, the Five of Cups, it does speak of regret, but it also speaks of loss. For those of you who already experienced an ending here with this person, it's like they look at you like you're the one that got away. You know, it's like they look at you like you were like literally like the perfect person for them. And they lost you. And they lost you. For those of you who are still with this individual, it's like they feel like they're losing you. It's like they feel like they're losing the person that they originally fell in love with. I can't emphasize this enough. I just don't see how they don't see it. That's kind of what's like blowing my mind, is that they just don't see it. They just don't see it. They just don't get it. It's like, I can't emphasize this enough. It's like this person's looking at you like you just randomly switched up on them. You just woke up one morning, Sag, and you're just like, today's going to be the day. You know, today is going to be the day. But I just don't think that this person gets it. Like, the reason why you switched up on them had a lot to do with them and the way that they were showing up in this dynamic that they basically share. Or shared, you know, with you is basically what I'm getting. That's why you switched up on them. But then, you know, when I look into their energy and tap into their energy, it's like, you know, I do see them acknowledging the fact that, you know what, I mean, I did do this and I did do that, but I just don't understand, like, why did they switch up on me? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, I know I did this and this and this, but it's just like, I just don't get it. Why did they switch up on me? And it's just like, well, that's the reason why. It's like the answers to their questions is like right in their face. And they just don't see it. And they just don't see it. You know? Anyways, let's look at heart-to-heart conversation. So that's why there's so much like distance, right? Between, you know, you and this person. I feel like you created a lot of distance here between you and this person. I am definitely getting that due to, you know, the way that they were showing up in this dynamic and the things that they were putting you through. Hence why there's a lot of distance right now between you and this person. You could have went as far as to end things here with this person, which could also, you know, explain the distance here between the two of you. But if you did end this relationship, it was because of the way that they were showing up in this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you. Now, for those of you who are still with this individual, you're creating a lot of distance for sure, between you and this person. I am definitely getting that. And it has a lot to do with them and the way that they've been showing up in this dynamic that they share with you, which also explains as to why you're switching up on them, okay? It's like you go from, let me be the good guy, to like, on second thoughts, let me not be the good guy anymore. Because being the good guy is just not beneficial to me. And I think that that's something that you started to kind of realize over time throughout the course of your involvement with this person. It's like you try to sit there and be the good guy with them, and then you find yourself getting the shitty end of the stick every single time. And then over time, you start to kind of realize like, well, what's the point? You know what I mean? For those of you who are still with this person, I do feel like being the good guy always brought you a shitty outcome with them. So I feel like you're kind of testing this theory of like, well, I wonder what would happen. I wonder what would happen if I stopped being the good guy. Like, just like, I wonder what would happen. I just wonder, like, what would happen if I start, you know, being the bad guy? Like, what would happen, you know? Because I feel like you know what to anticipate and or expect being the good guy with this one over here. But you don't really know what it's like being the bad guy, you know, with this person in particular. You don't really know what that's like. So I do see you kind of like, you know, well, let me see what happens. You know, a lot of you might think, believe, and feel like being the bad guy might just be a little bit more beneficial for you instead of being the good guy with this one over here. Because I do see you kind of testing some type of theory, like, well, you know, maybe if I just show up as a bad guy, I'll be a lot happier. Maybe if I show up as a bad guy, you know, this person will start listening to me and respecting me and valuing me and appreciating me. Maybe they will, you know, because they clearly don't do that. Being the good guy. So let me see what happens, you know, if I just, you know, become this evil villain here. You know, I am definitely getting that. But again, clarifying this, you know, heart-to-heart conversation. I do see this person, you know, extending themselves to you. And like I said, for some of you, you could very well be specifically receiving communication from afar. Of course, this could very well be a face-to-face conversation that you might end up having here with this person. Not only does this person have a lot of regret when it comes down to the way that they showed up in this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you, or that they currently still have with you, because for some of you, you're still currently with this individual. But I do see this person, you know, also calling you out, like, you've changed, like you're not the same person I fell in love with. You're not. You've changed, and I don't like it. I'm also getting that as well off of this person. Tell me more about heart-to-heart conversations. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. Got the Four of Pentacles. Oof, this energy. With that Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles energy, that is somebody who is selfishly prioritizing and focusing on themselves. And I feel like that is your energy. But see, in all fairness, I feel like that's how they were with you, right? I feel like this person was very, very selfish. I feel like this person, not only were they very selfish, but they were very, very busy. You know, I would say prioritizing themselves and their career and their education and their business and the life they want for themselves, to the point where it may have felt like, you know, this person was putting you in this dynamic that they share with you last. We also have the Page of Swords, and then we also have the Two of Wands in the reverse. I do see them having a conversation with you about how much you've changed and how you're not the same person that they, you know, used to, or that they essentially fell in love with. This message is definitely going to like apply for those of you who are still with this person. I'm also going to give you guys an additional message for those of you who are not with this person currently at the moment, okay? But for those of you who are still with this person, yeah, I do see the two of you having a conversation. I am definitely getting that. Now, is this going to influence you to change your ways? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like you're still going to put yourself first. I feel like you're still going to put your happiness before theirs. And I also feel like you're not going to change. Because, again, you know what it's like being the good guy with them. You know what it's like. And being the good guy with them just simply wasn't benefiting you in any way, shape, or form. And I think that you're starting to realize, okay, wait a second. Being the bad guy here in this marriage or this relationship, it feels pretty damn good. It feels pretty damn good. And it kind of looks like you're very determined to keep it that way, regardless of how they feel about you changing, regardless of how they, you know, don't like the fact that you're changing, regardless of how they feel. You're going to do what's best for you. And if you feel like being the bad guy is what's best for you, then that's exactly what you're going to do. Now, with the Page of Swords to Two of Wands coming out here in the reverse, that's kind of telling me that they kind of feel like this conversation that they're having with you, or going to essentially have with you, is getting them absolutely nowhere. Okay? And to be honest, they're right. It is getting them absolutely nowhere, because this conversation is not going to influence you to change your ways whatsoever. I think that the only way I see you changing your ways is if this person were to essentially show you that being the good guy with them is actually beneficial. Because you being the good guy with them, I think that you started to kind of notice over time, it's just not benefiting you in any way, shape, or form, because you constantly find yourself at the end of the day getting the shitty end of the stick. You know what I mean? So over time, you start to kind of realize, well, wait a second, being the good guy with this person, all it really does is bring me X, Y, and Z, and I don't like that. So I wonder what would happen, you know, if I just stop being the good guy, if I just start being selfish and only thinking about myself and only focusing on, you know, my career, my business, if I have one. I wonder what would happen then. And as you're on this journey of, you know, being the bad guy, right, in this dynamic, you're starting to kind of realize, wait a minute, you know, it feels nice. Feels really nice being the bad guy here. So yeah, they will have a conversation with you, but they're going to feel like they're going to get absolutely nowhere with you. And it's because they're not going to. They're not going to. Now, for those of you who are currently separated from this person, you guys are like, you're not together anymore, okay? I do see you receiving unexpected communication from this person. I am definitely getting that. You know, this communication that you're receiving here from this person, I am definitely getting an apology coming from them to you. I am definitely getting that. You know, this person is definitely acknowledging the way that they showed up in this dynamic that they once upon a time had with you, and how, you know, you didn't deserve to go through X, Y, and Z, you know, with them. Now, I am definitely getting an energy of them seeking clarity. But why did you switch up on me though, Sag? Why did you switch up on me? Like, why did you do that to me? I don't understand. Why did you switch up on me? I can't emphasize this enough. The answers to this person's burning questions is like in their face. They just don't see it. The way that they were showing up in this dynamic is what caused you to switch up on them. More of the story, you know, because when you were being really, really good with them, you found yourself getting the shitty end of the stick. So at some point you started to kind of feel like, you know what, I'm just going to have to be the bad guy because they just don't appreciate me being the good guy. So let me just be the bad guy. Let me just be the bad guy. So then there's that. So an apology and them seeking clarity on why you switched up on them, even though the answers are staring at them in the face. I'm also getting an overall energy of them essentially mentioning that you've changed over time. Okay, and that you're not like the same person that they originally fell in love with, you know. So they're going to mention that to you, that, you know, throughout the course of their relationship with you, they started to kind of notice that you started to kind of, you know, change over time. Again, it kind of looks like they don't understand fully as to why you change over time, but the answers are literally staring at them in the face, and they just don't see it. Okay. Now, when this person does extend themselves to you and has this conversation here with you, to be completely honest with you, when this person does extend themselves to you and they start asking you all these questions, well, why did you switch up on me? And, you know, I'm sorry for everything that I put you through, but just, you know, I just want to know, why did you switch up on me? Why did you switch up on me? You may not even respond back to this person, to be completely honest. You may not even respond back to this person. You might go as far as to just simply leave this person on red. This is somebody that you just don't really care to pour your time and energy towards. You know, look at this energy as an energy of you protecting, you know, your energy and your peace and your aura. So like I said, if this person does reach out to you, which they will, do I see you responding? No, I don't. I don't see you responding because all of the questions that they're asking you, it looks like you've already answered it. You've already answered it. You know, as to why you're switching up on them, you already answered that question. As to why you started to drastically change over time, you've already answered that question. You know, as to why you don't want anything to do with them, you've already answered that question. So a lot of you feel like, well, there is no actual reason, right, for you to respond back to this person because you already answered, you know, their questions while you were dealing with them initially at the time. Make sense? Let's pull a romance angel card and see. For those of you who are still with this individual, when I get this card, it kind of reminds me of like the Eight of Swords meets the Devil. Yeah. Could be dealing with a Gemini, possibly a Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case though. But I feel like this individual is going to find themselves becoming extremely miserable and unhappy within this dynamic that they basically share, you know, with you. I am definitely getting that. Welcome, right, to like your world, like the world that you were living with them, you know what I mean? Because I feel like there was a point in time where you were just like completely like depressed and just sad and just freaking miserable being with this person, right? And it kind of looks like, you know, the shoe is on the other foot, you know what I mean? And now they find themselves extremely miserable and unhappy within this dynamic that they basically share with you. So like I said, you know, it's kind of like a whole welcome to like your world, right? Because that's like the world that you were basically living in. You know, while they were too busy prioritizing other things, you were prioritizing them. While they were putting their happiness before yours, you were putting their happiness before yours. You see what I mean? For those of you who are not with this individual anymore, okay? With this card coming out here, I just kind of feel like, at least with them, you know, this lack of clarity, I guess, still kind of bothers them till this day, because they just don't understand, like, but why did you switch up on me, Sag? Like, why did you do that? I mean, I don't know how they don't see it. That's like my thing. I don't know. I just don't feel like they see it or get it. I don't know. I mean, then again, you're an empress, right? An empress is somebody who knows their value, knows their worth, knows what they deserve and what they don't deserve. Okay? So with that being said, there's a huge possibility that the reason why they're acknowledging, well, yeah, I put Sag through this and this and this, but I still don't understand why they switched up on me. I think it has a lot to do with the people that they've been romantically involved with prior to you. In other words, I feel like they've dealt with a lot of people that didn't really respect themselves or knew their value and or worth. So these were the type of people that would, you know, just allow somebody to disrespect them, you know, left and right, and they'll just sit there and take it. You ain't one of those people. In other words, you are not one of those people. So the fact that this person started to like disrespect you and treat you in ways that, you know, you genuinely feel like you didn't deserve, you know, and you decided to walk away, it does confuse the hell out of them, because you got to understand, if they're used to dealing with people who don't respect themselves, then, you know, going from that to dealing with somebody who actually does, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess I understand their confusion now that I think about that. I guess I understand this person's confusion after all. I just feel like they're not used to dealing with somebody who respects themselves, more of the story. They're used to people who don't respect themselves, dealing with people, I'm sorry, who don't respect themselves. They're used to, you know, dealing with people who are just going to tolerate whatever from whoever. You're just not one of those people. You're just not. You're just not. So it makes sense as to why they're acknowledging the whole, like, well, yeah, I said this to them and I put them through this, this, and this, and this, but I just don't understand still. Like, why did they switch up on me? And it's because, you know, it's because of how they showed up in this dynamic. That's why. That's why, you know, that's exactly why. But again, now I understand this person's confusion, because at first I'm just like, but I mean, what? How do you not see it? You know what I mean? But now it's all starting to kind of like line up and make a little bit more logical sense. Because at first I was just like, I just don't understand. Like, how do they not see it? How do they not see it? And even when this person started to do things that you didn't necessarily like and or approve of, like, I feel like you were that type of person that would go as far as to literally have an adult conversation with them about it, you know, in hopes that this person would change, in hopes that this person would stop. And it just kind of looks like no matter what it is that you said or did, it's like this person will still turn around and disrespect you. It's like this person will still turn around and treat you however which way they wanted to. And that's when you're just like, you know what? Okay, well, all right, I gotta go now. Nice knowing you. Goodbye. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's when this person started to look at you like, oh my God, wait a second. Why are you switching up on me? Like, that's weird. Like, what are you doing? Like, I feel like you try to be nice. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you try to be nice with them. I do. I feel like you really try to be nice with them. Yeah, I feel like you really try to be nice with them and establish boundaries with them, you know, in a very nice and respectful and polite way. And I feel like, you know, they just kept going, you know, with the disrespect. And I just kind of feel like that's just, you know, the day that you decided, all right, well, I'm going to pull away. Good luck to you, and see you later. Not really, you know what I mean? But I feel like this lack of clarity, which is weird that they even have this lack of clarity, but then again, now we know it's more so because they've dealt with a lot of people that didn't really have respect for themselves. So to go from dealing with someone who doesn't have respect for themselves to dealing with somebody who does, it's like it's like a night and day type of situation. But this lack of clarity here in regards to like you and the way things played out between the two of you, it just kind of like bothers them till this day. You know what I mean? Like, say for example, like this person like one day called you out of your name, and that was like psh, the end for you. You know what I mean? That was a day that you just, you know, you decided, you know what? Yep, that's my cue to leave. All right, see you later. Not really. You know what I mean? If this person would have called somebody else out of their name, somebody that they were dealing with prior, that person would just sit there and take it. You know what I mean? They might get a little angry and upset, but they'll just sit there and take it nonetheless, and then continue to remain with this person. See, somebody who values themselves, somebody who respects themselves, somebody who knows their value and worth is not going to sit there and tolerate somebody calling them out of their name. Again, when you go from dealing with somebody who has the utmost respect for themselves, and then dealing with somebody who doesn't, it's like a night and day type of fucking situation. It's like a night and day type of situation. You can get away with calling somebody who doesn't value themselves or respect themselves out of their name every fucking Tuesday if you wanted to. You can call that person out of their name every damn Tuesday if you want to, and I promise you that person's gonna sit there and they're gonna stay and they're gonna take it. Somebody who values themselves and respects themselves and knows their value and their worth, come out the mouth to say something disrespectful, and that person will leave you in a heartbeat and they won't think about it twice. See? So it's a night and day type of situation. You know what I mean? But yeah. So that's what I have for you, Sanji. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonates. Hello, Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Leo, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So, with all that being said, Leo, let's get started. What can my Leos anticipate or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? All right, what do we got? So, we do have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, we'll see why we're getting this card here for you within the next 48 hours. You could have a difficult time finding it in your heart to move past something that someone put you through. I am definitely getting that for some of you. For others of you, could this have a lot to do with somebody having a difficult time moving forward and moving on with their life after, you know, an ending that transpired between the two of you? Yeah, that's a possibility, but we'll see ultimately why we're getting this card for you. Tell me more about forgiving and learning for Leo, Sun, Rising, and Venus. I keep getting let it go. Just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay, I guess we'll see. We have the 7 of Wands. We also have the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Wands. And then we also have the Page of Swords. The bottom of the deck, okay, here we go. We got the Queen of Wands. And then we also have the 10 of Swords. And then we also have the 4 of Pentacles. Leo, you're holding on. You're definitely holding on to pain that somebody essentially caused you. This pain that this person has caused you, you basically feel like you didn't necessarily deserve all of this from them. You know, a lot of you, you know, feel like you were nothing but good to this individual. I am definitely getting, I am definitely getting that you poured all of yourself into this person, into the relationship you once upon a time had, you know, with them, and all they ever did in return was basically hurt you, you know, manipulate you, gaslight you, betray you, deceive you, lie to you. I am definitely getting that. And I just feel like you're really angry and upset with them, you know, because of it. I am definitely getting that, which is totally understandable as to why you would be angry and upset with this person. I mean, you were nothing but good to this person, and you honestly gave this person in this dynamic that you once upon a time had with them literally your all. So the fact that they repaid you the way that they did, it doesn't sit well, you know, with you whatsoever. You know, this is kind of like that classic saying, hurt people hurt people. Yeah, hurt people hurt people. And I kind of feel like because your person, you know, was essentially hurting, they came into your life and basically hurt you in return. I am definitely getting that. But going back to this download that I was getting, as far as like, just let it go, just let it go. I feel like what Spirit wants you to do is find it in your heart to just forgive this person for whatever it is that they put you through. And just let it go, because I feel like the more you hold on to it, the more you find yourself in a very stuck and stagnant place. You know, I feel like this person and this dynamic here with this person has hurt you enough. And with that being said, it's time that you regain control of your life all over again. And it starts with you finding in your heart to forgive this person, and just letting it all go. Okay. I just kind of feel like right now you're kind of sitting in this energy of, well, it's not fair because I was good to this person, so this is not fair. Like, I didn't deserve all of this from them. Nor did you, because you honestly didn't. But the more you sit there and hold on to this anger and this resentment, the more it prevents you from living a fruitful life. The more it prevents you from living a life of happiness, joy, peace, balance, all of that good stuff. You know, what's standing in the way from you living a fruitful life, living a life full of happiness, peace, joy, all that good stuff, is this anger and this resentment that you're continuing to hold on to. I feel like another reason why you could be potentially holding on to this anger and this resentment that you have towards this person is because you want to see them pay for what they basically put you through. And because you don't necessarily see them paying for what it is that they put you through, it has you even more angry. It has you even more upset. It's basically what I'm getting. It's basically what I'm getting. I just kind of feel like you just want karma to just kind of show its face, you know, in this person's life already. And because it has yet to show its face in this person's life, you know, already, I just kind of feel like you're really angry and really upset because of it. I am definitely getting that. You just want this person to pay. A lot of you feel like if this person were to just pay for all the bad that they put you through, you would be a lot happier. You would be more at peace. You know, is basically what I'm getting. And because you have yet to see that occur in their life, as far as karma playing out in their life is concerned, it just kind of has you very angry and very upset. Here's my thing though. Okay, so I think it's safe to say you're keeping tabs on this person in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if you're keeping tabs on them like via like social media or what the case may be. But it's interesting because when I look at this person's energy, I can see that this person is suffering in some way, shape, or form. I can definitely see that this person is definitely suffering. I just don't feel like you know about it. But then again, like, I mean, it makes sense as to why you probably don't know about it, because if you're keeping tabs on this person's social media, I mean, come on, Leah, like, but come on, between you and I, we already know how this goes. Like, nobody is out here posting their failures on social media. You know what I mean? Nobody's out here posting their hard times on social media. Nobody's doing that. Everybody posts what they want the world to basically see. So, I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you are keeping tabs on them via social media and you just see them out here living their best life, all is good, you know, in their life, you know, it makes sense as to why you may think, believe, and feel like karma's just not playing out in this person's life because look, you know, they just bought a brand new car. Look, they just bought a brand new house. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you have zero clue about, is basically what I'm getting. I'm getting that somebody's making their life a living hell. I am getting that. I don't know if this person's currently in another relationship or married or in a situationship, if somebody's making this person's life a living hell. I am definitely getting that. A living hell. I am definitely getting that strongly. Especially with that Three of Swords, Two of Swords energy. That's very similar to the Five of Swords in tarot, which I'm actually trying to look for the Five of Swords really quick. There we go. You see that how we have like this man holding the Three of Swords here? It's a man, right? I mean, it looks like one. But then again, who cares, right? It could be a female. And then we also have like the Two of Swords here on the ground. Whoever this person is that's in their life, that's like literally making their life a living hell, okay? A living hell, okay? It's someone that they feel like they can't escape from. Yeah, it's someone, it's like they know they're dealing with Satan. In other words, they know that they're dealing with Satan. They know that they're dealing with Satan here, but it's like they feel like they can't run from them, escape from them, free themselves from them. It's like they feel like they have no choice but to deal with this individual. Even though I can tell they don't want to deal with them, they really don't want to deal with them. It kind of looks like this person has no choice. Let's entertain this, you guys. Hold on, let me find another tarot deck that I don't want to use that tarot deck. We'll use this one over here. Sorry if I'm shaking the table. We're going to clarify that because I feel like somebody is definitely making their life a living hell. Yeah, somebody's definitely making their life a living hell. And it's someone that they feel like they can't escape. Oof, okay. All right, let's look at this devil, shall we? I am definitely getting not everything is what it seems. 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 Okay. Tell me more about the devil. Whew. We got the Justice card in the reverse. Not only is this person trying to make their life a living hell, but they also kind of look at their current situation with this individual as something that's extremely unfair. As something that's extremely unfair. Like, they kind of feel like the treatment that they're receiving from this individual, they don't deserve it from them. Like, they don't deserve it from them. Okay. Tell me more about the devil. Ooh, got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me more about the devil. Okay. And then we have the Strength card out here. Ew. Ooh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah. So not only do they feel like the treatment that they're receiving here from this person that they currently find themselves connecting with is extremely unfair, but I feel like this person that's making their life a living hell, it's like they know they have the upper hand in this entire situation. They know that they do. They know that they do. They know that they have the upper hand in this entire situation. In other words, this individual that they're dealing with, this individual feels like they can treat them however which way they want to treat them because, you know, it's not like you're going anywhere. So, you know, like, yeah, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I please. And if it rubs you the wrong way, then it does. If it pisses you off, then it does. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. But yeah, you know, and then that's just that, you know. Yeah, it's like this person feels like they honestly do have the upper hand here when it comes down to the situation. It's like they feel like they can show up in this person's life however which way they feel like it. If today they feel like treating them like shit, well, that's just what they're going to do because, you know, it's not like that person's going to leave them anyways. So, you know. I also feel like this individual over here does not respect this person that you used to deal with. They don't respect them whatsoever. And the reason why they don't respect them is because every time this individual over here turns around and, you know, treats them like shit or does things that they themselves wouldn't even put up with, let alone tolerate from absolutely anyone, causes them over time to lose respect for that individual. Let's say, for perfect example, this individual turned around and cheated on this person. Well, if somebody were to turn around and cheat on them, well, they would get rid of that person in a fucking heartbeat and they wouldn't think about it twice. But, you know, this one decided, okay, well, let me just forgive them and take them back. You know what I mean? And then they started to kind of like, you know, lose respect for them over time. Because I feel like this individual has definitely put them through hell and back. That's kind of besides the point. And this other individual, the same individual you used to deal with, has turned around and forgave them time and time and time and time again. And every time this individual would turn around and forgive this individual, this individual over here would start to lose respect for them over time, because whatever it is that this individual that you used to deal with is forgiving them for is things that they personally would never forgive a person for. Like if somebody were to turn around and put them through the shit that they would definitely find themselves putting this other individual through, the same individual you used to deal with, they would have gotten rid of this person in a heartbeat and they wouldn't have thought about it twice. Now, with justice coming out here in the reverse, can we sit here and say that this is just karma showing its face in this individual's life? Yeah, that's a huge possibility, because even when I break down this this energy in the situation that I'm seeing here, I don't know if in the event, right, when you were dealing with this person, because there's a huge possibility that they could be just getting a taste of their own medicine. So obviously you would know if that's the case or not. But just going based off of what I'm seeing here, I don't know if when you were dealing with this person, you turned around and forgave this person for a lot of things, and over time they just started to lose respect for you to the point where they started treating you however which way they wanted to. And maybe that's why they're going through what they're going through with this other individual. Of course, this could definitely represent them essentially meeting their match, you know, because I feel like that's what it is that this person has finally met their match, is basically what I'm getting. It's like the epitome of dating yourself. I know. Because I feel like this person, they met their match. So again, it's like the epitome of like dating yourself. You know what I mean? They're dating themselves right now and it doesn't look like they like it. So the same way that they were with you, it kind of looks like this person 9 times out of 10 is that way with them. So if they put you through hell and back and you turn around, you forgave them for it and they still put you through hell and back, you know what I mean? Well, there's a whole nother human over here, you know, putting them through that now. But that's my thing, right? Is that I keep wanting to tell you, not everything is what it seems. Not everything is what it seems. Like, because for some of you, you could be aware that this person's in a whole nother relationship and you're probably on social media looking at the both of them, smiling and shit like that, you know, doing fun things together, but behind the scenes, you know what I mean? You know, this person's getting treated like shit left and right from this person. This person's out here disrespecting them left and right. Making them feel less than left and right, you know? Making them feel insecure left and right, you know? I keep wanting to tell you, not everything is what it seems, dude. Not everything is what it seems. You know, it's interesting because this individual that you used to deal with, by the way, it's like they know this person is no good for them with that 3 of Swords energy coming out here. They just can't find it within them to like walk away from this person. Where did that 5 of Swords go? See? It's like they know this person's not good for them. Three of Swords energy over here. But it's like they just can't find it in their heart to get up and actually walk away from this person. Why is that? Tell me more about the Two of Swords. Look, Eight of Cups in the reverse. And then we have the Star. And then we have the Tower, which I'm not surprised. The Devil and the Tower are definitely linked to one another. So every time you see the Devil, you're going to eventually see the Tower, vice versa. Okay. Okay. Well, for starters, I feel like it's very hard for this person to get up and walk away due to this emotional attachment here that they have towards this individual. Now, again, there's a huge possibility that this person could be getting a taste of their own medicine, okay? Look at it in this way, right? This person is now walking a mile in your shoes. And, you know, this individual over here that they're dealing with is now walking a mile in their shoes and how they were with you, if that makes any sense. Hopefully I'm not confusing anybody. Your person, this person that you used to deal with, is now you. And this individual is basically now them, the same person that they were with you, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm not losing anybody or confusing anyone here, but I feel like it was very hard, for example, for you to leave this person due to the strong and intense emotional attachment, right, that you had towards them. Like, even though this person was treating you in ways that you didn't necessarily deserve to get treated, you know, yeah, even though, yeah, I am definitely getting that. Like, even though this person treated you possibly like shit left and right, you just couldn't find it in your heart to like walk away from this person. And now they find themselves in that same predicament. And with the Star coming out here, not only is it because there's a strong and intense emotional attachment here, but with the Star coming out here, they do look at this person as somebody who does fit a lot they're looking for within a person. Granted, are there certain things about them that they honestly don't like? Absolutely. Are there certain things about this individual that they feel is very like destructive to this dynamic that they share with one another? Absolutely. But because, you know, this person has 50%, you know, what they're looking for within a person, you know, they just can't find it within them to basically walk away. It's basically what I'm getting. And you could have found yourself in that predicament as well. So that's my thing, is that karma has been playing out in this person's life. I just kind of feel like you're unaware of it. You see what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say this person is like head over heels, like, you know, happy with this individual. I wouldn't go as far as to say that. Like, I feel like they have like their good moments with this person. I'm not going to sit here and say that their relationship with this individual is just like hell on earth every single day. Wait, 1 second. Hold on. Sorry. My apologies, Leo. It's that my neighbor is like cutting like his grass and he's using the blower. I'm just like, Jesus. I just feel like it keeps just getting louder and louder and louder. I don't know if you even heard it, to be honest, but if you did, my apologies. Okay, so yeah, back to what I was saying, Leo. Yeah, dude, I feel like karma has been playing out in this person's life. I just kind of feel like in some way, shape, or form, like you're unaware of it. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the way you're keeping tabs on them, or like how you're keeping tabs on them. Like, if it's through like social media, dude, like chances are, you know, they're not gonna post a video of this individual like treating them like shit. You know what I mean? Chances are they're not going to do that. They're more prone to probably posting like a picture of the both of them just, you know, happy and shit. But karma has been playing out in this person's life. I just feel like you don't know. You just don't know about it. You just don't know about it is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, you just don't know about it. Okay. So while you're over here, you know, and I feel like this is kind of why, Spirit's giving you this message. While you're over here holding on to all this anger and this resentment, oh, it's not fair though. Look, they're over there happy. Look, they're over there living, you know, their best life. But, you know, what about me and everything that they put me through? That's not fair. That's not fair. I feel like the reason why, you know, everything is currently happening in this person's life the way that it's happening is because of, you know, you and everything that they basically put you through. I just kind of feel like everything is not what it seems. You also have to keep in mind too that this individual that you used to deal with, they're very prideful. They're very prideful. Very prideful. Prideful people don't like to show moments of weakness. Okay? They don't. These are the type of people that are going to continue to move forward and move on with their life, and just make it seem like everything's perfectly fine in their life, even if their life is just literally falling apart. So yeah, while you're here holding on to all this anger and this resentment towards them because of everything that they put you through, and it's not fair, look, they're over there happy, it's not fair after everything that they put me through, really, you know. First of all, they're not happy and they're not fine. I feel like this person is literally experiencing hell on earth here, okay? They're literally experiencing hell on earth. You just don't know about it. You just don't know about it. You do not know about it. All right, what else can you tell me for Leo? Hell, I feel like you're a lot happier than they are. I mean, granted, are you happy with all the pain and disappointment they cause you? No, but I mean, if I had to compare, like, who's happier here, hands down, it's gonna be you. At least you don't have somebody in your life, you know, putting you through hell and back. You know what I mean? They do though, but you definitely don't. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We also have codependency out here, and then we also have very soon. So Leo, as far as like love is concerned for you, I do feel like very, very soon you're going to find yourself meeting someone. Now, I do feel like Spirit wants you to be open and receptive though, when it comes down to this new person that I do see you eventually meeting. Now, I'm not going to say that you're going to meet somebody within the next 48 hours, although of course that could be the case for some of you. I'm specifically getting within a month, not necessarily 48 hours. So, you know, yeah, I'm leaning far more towards it's going to be within a month. You're going to find yourself meeting someone new. Spirit does want you to be open and receptive, though, to this brand new connection, okay? Do not project what you experience with this person from your past onto this new connection or this new person, because you're going to find yourself going through a whole new experience with somebody brand new, okay? All right, so hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aries, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 40 hours after watching this video. So with all that being said, Aries, let's get started. For Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus within the next 48 hours. For Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Okay, let's see what we got, Aries. Oh, okay. Okay, so we do have honeymoon, and then we also have separation. Honeymoon for me as a reader is very similar to the Six of Swords in tarot, and sometimes I look at the Six of Swords as somebody who's creating a lot of distance here between them and possibly one person and or multiple people. And then, well, with separation coming out here, that's very similar to the Four of Swords Hermit card in tarot, which is an energy of isolation. Okay, I feel like you're clearly keeping your distance from someone, and somebody's clearly keeping their distance from you. There could currently be a lot of distance right now between you and this person. I am definitely getting that for some of you out there. Or you might find yourself distancing yourself from someone within the next 48 hours. But let's see what's going on here. Tell me more about separation for Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Of course, could some of you be going through a separation currently at the moment? That's definitely a possibility. We have the Ten of Swords, we got the Six of Pentacles, and then we also have the Moon. Okay, so we got one person here, and Aries, keep in mind this could be your energy or somebody else's energy. So as I'm breaking these energies down, you'll be able to, like, you know, decipher who you are in all of this. But with the Ten of Swords, so Six of Pentacles to the Moon coming out here, I feel like there's one person in particular that's trying to figure out, like, okay, are we going to Are we going to talk about this? Are we going to try to fix this? Are we going to try to repair this? Or does this mean that, you know, this relationship is coming to an end? Does this mean that you're done with me? You don't want to work things out with me? Like, I feel like this person is trying to figure out, like, where is this going? Like, are we going to talk about this? Or are we not going to talk about this? Are we going to fix this? Or are we not going to fix this? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? This person feels like they're in the dark right now. Yeah, they feel like they're in the dark right now. It's like they just don't know, like, what in the world is going to happen here between them and whoever it is that they currently find themselves romantically involved with. It's like they just don't know what to anticipate and or expect. You know, they don't know if this person is going to want to work things out with them in the end or just end the relationship. And I feel like, you know, this energy of them being in the dark is kind of driving them a little insane, to be completely honest, because they just want to know, like, hey, like, are we going to fix this? Are we going to talk about this? Or are we not? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Yeah. Look at that. I'm not shocked. We got the High Priestess out here, which kind of explains as to why this person over here is in the energy that they're currently in. You know, a High Priestess represents somebody who's very quiet, somebody who's very reserved, somebody who's, you know, just very, very to themselves right now. You see, I feel like the reason why this individual is, you know, leaving this one over here in the dark, is because, to be honest, they don't really know. They don't even really know, like, if they even want to fix or repair things here with this individual or not. They don't really know. They truly don't know if they want to or not. And this is kind of why, you know, I feel like this person has definitely gone into High Priestess / Hermit mode, where right now they're very quiet, very reserved, very to themselves. You know, they kind of find themselves going from within, and really asking themselves those hard questions. Like, do you really want to make this work, or do you not want to make this work? Are you in or are you out? Do you still want this or do you not want this? With the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Sun coming out here, that's kind of telling me that this person's gaining clarity with that King of Swords energy and the Sun. They're gaining clarity as to how they want to proceed forward. So they go from, I don't know what I want to do, to I know exactly what I want to do now. Well, let's see what this person wants to do. Let's see what this person wants to do. What does this person want to do? We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords, and then we also have the Fool out here. I'm getting avoiding. Okay. Interesting. Why are they doing this? Is this person trying to buy time? I feel like this person's trying to buy time. Why? I don't know. But I am definitely getting that this person's trying to, like, buy time. We're going to have to look into this a little bit more, because Aries, if you're over here and you're resonating with this person over here, where you're trying to figure out, like, hey, like, are we gonna fix this? Like, are we gonna repair this? Like, what are we doing? You know, this person might turn around and tell you, yeah, let's move past this. Let's move past this, Aries. Let's move past this. Yes, let's move past this. I just don't trust it. For the love of God, I just don't trust it, because it feels like an energy of somebody trying to essentially buy time here is basically what I'm getting. Yeah. You know, this to me feels very Very much so an energy of somebody trying to buy time, but this feels very calculated, premeditated. Listen, the only times I've ever really seen this happen is with feminine energies, to be honest. Is with feminine energies, because I've noticed throughout the years of doing tarot, feminine energies, when they're about to leave a marriage or a relationship, it's always like premeditated. You know what I mean? It's not a situation where one day, you know, they wake up, they get sick and tired of their significant others, you know, BS, and they just get up and walk away. No, it's always planned. It's always, you know, premeditated. You see what I mean? And the High Priestess does represent feminine energy, you know? King of Swords is a very calculated energy, which this person, you know, they do harness a lot of feminine energy. Their masculine side, though, is King of Swords like energy, but they're very smart, very intelligent, very calculated individual. Very smart, very intelligent, very calculated. I feel like this person's trying to buy time. Like this person, if this is you over here, like they could very well be telling you like, yeah, Aries, yeah, let's work this out. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. But it's stemming from a place of them needing some time. Them needing some time before they officially let this dynamic between you and them go. Now, of course, could this be you? That's definitely a possibility. Maybe you need a little bit more time, you know, before you officially let this individual go. That's a possibility. But I feel like this person, whether it be you or your person, however it resonates, I feel like this person's getting extremely crystal clear. If I could talk today, I feel like this person is getting very crystal clear on what's going to make them happy at the end of the day. You know, because for a while they're just like, I don't know what's going to make me happy. I don't know, working things out with this person is going to make me happy or not. I don't know if this relationship is going to make me happy or not, or this marriage is going to make me happy or not, but it looks like they're finally getting very crystal clear on what's going to make them happy and what they need to do in order to obtain this level of happiness that they truly think, believe, and feel will essentially make them happy at the end of the day. But they need a little bit of time. They need a little bit of time. Tell me more about the Fool. We have the Page of Wands, we have the King of Pentacles, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person has like a whole game plan in motion. Like, all right, boom, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this and this and this and this. And once we get this and this and this in order, we're going to let this go. We're going to let this go. Okay. Okay. Tell me more about this other energy to the left of me. Oh, man. We have the Ace. Yeah, the Ace of Wands for this other individual to the Ten of Cups. And then we also have the Five of Pentacles. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. If you're resonating with this person to the right of me, when this person turns around and hits you with the yeah, let's work this out. Let's work this out. Come on, let's work this out. You're going to find yourself feeling on a soul level and on an intuitive level that they don't. That they really, really don't with that Five of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're going to turn around and take their word for it. If this is you, you're going to turn around and take their word for it. Well, they said that they wanted to work things out with me, so it must be true, right? But something's not aligning here, okay? Something's not aligning here. Now, if this is you telling this person, yeah, let's work this out. Yeah, let's work this out. This person's going to feel like something's not aligning here. Something's not aligning here. Like the words that are coming out of your mouth doesn't feel genuine and or sincere to them on a soul level and on an intuitive level. This person might be a Scorpio. That's a possibility, because Scorpios are really good at that. Like Scorpios are really, really good at like just feeling on a soul level, on an intuitive level, if the words that are coming out of an individual's mouth is coming from a genuine, sincere place or not. And I feel like with this individual over here, when you turn around and tell them, yeah, let's work this out, let's work this out, yeah, I want to be with you, let's work this out. Your words don't align to like what they're sensing and feeling on an intuitive level. It's like their intuition is telling them they're lying to you, they're lying to you, they're lying to you, but your words are telling them something completely different, if that makes sense. Your words are telling them, no, I want to be with you, I want to be with you, I want to be with you, let's work this out. But their intuition is saying, no, they don't. They don't want to be with you. They don't want to work this out. I'm getting a lot of just confusion. It's like they don't know like why they feel like you don't really want to be with them. They hear you, you know, they hear you. They definitely hear you. You know, they hear that you want to work things out with them. They hear that you want to move past this. They hear you. They hear you. But man, on an intuitive level, something's not right. Something's just not right. If this is you, Aries, I do feel like you have every intentions of leaving this person. I just feel like you need some more time. You just need some more time. You just need some more time. You just need some more time. Because at the end of the day, you're discovering what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. And I think that you're coming down to this conclusion that it's not going to be them or your relationship with them or fixing or repairing things here with them. But there's something about you needing some more time. I feel like there's something that you want to get in order first and establish first before you pull the plug on this, like officially. And that's something that I currently see you focusing on and working on. So for some of you, you could be trying to get a business off the ground, for a perfect example. You could be trying to save money, for a perfect example. You know, you could be trying your hardest to not only save money, but get yourself out of debt before you pull the plug on this relationship. Like, there's something about you preparing to leave. And this is very, like I said, I've never actually seen a masculine energy do this. I've never actually seen a masculine energy do this. I've only ever seen a feminine energy do this because, like I said, with feminine energies, what I noticed about them is that when they're about to leave a marriage, when they're about to leave a relationship, they plan it out. You know what I mean? They plan it all out. You know what I mean? They truly do. They plan it all out. Feminine energies, it's very rare, very, very rare to see a feminine energy just up and leave a relationship just like nothing, you know, without there being any sort of plan in motion. It's very rare for me to, I don't think I've ever personally seen that happen. I don't think I've ever personally seen that happen before in my readings, but yeah, this is very feminine-like of this individual to plan this exit, plan over here. Masculine energies, they don't really do that. They don't sit here and plan how they're going to leave a marriage or how they're going to really, leave a relationship. They just get up and go. You know what I mean? Feminine energies, no. Like, they always plan it out. They always plan it out. Always. They always plan it out. So whatever this person is, they do harness a lot of feminine energy. A lot of feminine energy. I am definitely getting that. All right. Let's pull a romance angel card here, shall we? For some of you, you could be married to this person. Could be married to this person. If you guys are not married to one another, something's keeping you guys bound together, like a child and or children. Maybe you guys have a home with one another. Maybe you guys share finances with one another, because we do have codependency too. This energy over here, and it could be your energy, this whole you needing more time or this person needing more time, it's kind of stemming from a place of this person feeling like they're not ready to fully leave this relationship just yet, because they still kind of need this person's help to a degree, is basically what I'm getting, while they get whatever they need to get in order. So to a degree, this person to the right of me still kind of feels like they need this person to the left of me. I am definitely getting that, but I am also getting something's keeping you guys bound together, like a child, children, marriage. Maybe you guys share a home with one another. Maybe you guys share finances with one another. But here's the thing. This person to the left of me, they're going to find themselves feeling like this with soulmate and the deception card, which is very similar to the Five of Swords. Soulmate, very similar to the Two of Cups. It's like this person over here is telling them, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to make this work. But it's like their intuition is like, no, they don't love you though. No, they don't want to make this relationship work, you know? So they're going to find themselves experiencing a lot of inner conflict, because it's like this person is telling them one thing, but on a soul level, on an intuitive level, it's like their intuition, man, it's just sounding off the alarm. Like, don't believe what they're telling you. Don't believe what they're telling you. We have stay optimistic about your love life. And then we also have love yourself first. Very similar to the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Tarot. This person to the right of me is very focused on themselves. And they're going to be extremely focused on themselves, their growth, their expansion, their finances, their career, their business, if they have one. They're going to find themselves very, very, very focused on themselves like never before, because they have every intentions of leaving this marriage or this dynamic that they share with this person to the left of me. So that they're going to be very focused on their career, very focused on their business. I'm also getting like putting in overtime. So this person could very well be working overtime to save up some money to leave this individual. Or they just could be putting in overtime, you know, getting this business of theirs, right, off the ground. I am definitely getting that, but I feel like this person's so ready to leave this marriage. I feel like this person's so ready to leave this, well, not literally ready, okay? They're not literally ready to leave this marriage and a relationship. It kind of looks like they still need more time to get their financial situation in order, or whatever this thing is that they want to get off the ground, whatever. But they're just, you know what I mean, for the most part, they're just so ready to just kind of start living, you know, this life that they've always wanted to essentially live, that they think is going to bring a lot of happiness and joy into their life, which does not involve this person to the left of me, by the way. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Gemini, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So, with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. For Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Venus, what can my Geminis anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? For Gemini. All right, Gemini, we do have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It kind of looks like there's a really big decision that you're going to have to make within the next 48 hours. But I am definitely getting an indecisive energy with this energy. I'm getting a very indecisive energy with this energy. When it is time for you, Gemini, to face this really big decision, I feel like you're going to be very indecisive initially at first. So it might take some time for you to really figure out like what you actually want to do. But yeah, let's get into this a little bit more and see what else we can get here. So tell me more about this very soon card for Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Venus. All right, so we do have the Strength card. We also have the Hierophant with the Page of Swords. Okay. And then we also have the Nine of Cups with the High Priestess. True pair situation here between you and this person. We do have the High Priestess with the Hierophant. So there is definitely somebody here that you need to make a decision about. Now, keep in mind, Gemini, this could definitely be an energy that you currently find yourself in, where you're extremely indecisive of a person, or maybe somebody's extremely indecisive about you. I am specifically getting that there's a masculine energy that's very, very indecisive about someone that they currently find themselves connecting with, which is basically this feminine energy over here. Now, don't get caught up in the gender. Nothing's gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So even though this person harnesses a lot of masculine energy, doesn't necessarily make them a male. They could totally be a female. All right. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I am definitely getting primarily that there's a masculine energy that's very, very indecisive about this feminine energy that they currently find themselves connecting with. You know, as far as this feminine energy is concerned, I feel like this feminine energy feels really, really good about this masculine energy and what they share with this masculine energy. This feminine energy comes off to me as somebody who's very, very happy with this masculine energy. Now, as far as like why this masculine energy is so indecisive about this feminine energy, that's something that we really need to look into. Yeah, that's something that we really need to look into, because I'm getting like a very guarded energy with this masculine energy. It's like they find themselves questioning, like, does this feminine energy mean well? Is this feminine energy really serious about me? Do they really love me like they say they do? Do they really care about me like they say they do? Like, it's like they find themselves questioning this feminine energy and their intentions towards them a lot. Is basically what I'm getting so far. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. Interesting. Interesting. We do have the Seven of Swords with the Five of Pentacles, and then we also have the Three of Swords. This masculine energy that this feminine energy currently finds themselves connecting with has massive trust issues. Massive trust issues. I don't know if this feminine energy has given this masculine energy a reason to not trust them or not. Of course, this could have a lot to do with this masculine energy's past. You know, that's definitely a possibility as well. But this masculine energy does not trust this feminine energy over here. Again, I keep getting like, do they really love me though? Do they really care about me? You know, do they really want to be with me like they say they do? You know, like it's like they find themselves questioning, you know, this connection and this feminine energy's intentions towards them a whole lot. Okay, let's look at this feminine energy. Tell me more about the feminine energy here. We have the Eight of Cups. We do have the Judgment card. And then we also have the Ten of Wands out here. I feel like this feminine energy has been trying to build a relationship here with this masculine energy, a healthy one at that. But it kind of looks like it's been very challenging and very hard for this feminine energy to build and establish a healthy relationship with this masculine energy. And it could have a lot to do with their trust issues, you know, that's a possibility. The Eight of Cups always goes to the Ten of Cups, which basically speaks of a loving and healthy relationship between two people. It's a family vibration card. Yeah, I feel like this feminine energy has been trying to build the relationship that they want with this masculine energy, but it's just been so hard and challenging, and it could be due to this masculine energy's trust issues. All right, let's look at this masculine energy. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, and then we also have the Six of Wands. Okay, I know that this is going to sound very off the wall. Okay, I know that this is going to sound very off the wall, but I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. I feel like one of the reasons, I'm not saying that this is the sole reason why this masculine energy is like this, but one of the reasons why this masculine energy has a hard time trusting this feminine energy has a lot to do with the fact that this feminine energy is physically attractive. It's like they tend to associate attractive people as people that are like, you know, playboy, playgirl like energies, you know, people that are not to be trusted, you know, things of that nature. So because this feminine energy, I know how this sounds, just let's just roll with it. Because this feminine energy is physically attractive, it's like they look at this feminine energy as somebody who probably is like a playboy, playgirl like energy, somebody who's just not to be trusted, you know, somebody who's probably out here like entertaining other people, you know, things of that nature. So this is one of the reasons why this masculine energy has a very difficult time trusting this feminine energy. I'm not going to say that's the sole reason, because of course this could have a lot to do with, like, you know, previous relationships, things like that. But that's one of the reasons why this masculine energy has a very difficult time trusting this feminine energy. Not only do they view this feminine energy as somebody who's physically attractive, they look at this feminine energy as somebody who tends to get a lot of attention from a lot of like different men and or women. I am definitely getting that. It's like they view this feminine energy as somebody who could literally be with whoever it is that they want. You know, not only are they physically attractive, they have a very, very nice personality. On top of that, they make friends easily. So, you know, they're kind of looking at this feminine energy like they could be with whoever it is that they want. So it's kind of like this masculine energy is looking at this feminine energy like, why me though? Like, why do you want to be with me so badly, huh? It makes no sense. You could be with any man that you want. You could be with, you know, any woman that you want. Why me? Why me? I am definitely getting that. So I do feel like not only is this masculine energy allowing their insecurities to get the best of them, but I also feel like this person does have trust issues. Let's be honest. I do feel like this person definitely does have trust issues. I am definitely getting that. And the fact that this feminine energy is very attractive, and because they tend to associate attractive people as like playboy, playgirl like energies, doesn't necessarily help with you know, their already existing trust issues, if that makes absolutely any sense. All right, tell me more about very soon. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles, and then we also have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We do have the Five of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. Oh man, this is not good. With the Five of Wands to the Two of Pentacles to the Four of Swords. So let's get into it. Going back to what I originally said at first, as far as this very soon card, somebody needing to make a decision here. This masculine energy needs to make a decision about this feminine energy. They're either going to proceed forward with them or they're not. They're either going to trust them or they're not. They're either going to go off and, you know, build a life with this feminine energy, or they're not. Either which way, the choice is entirely up to them. Now, here's the thing. Here's where things kind of get a little bit complicated, you know, for this masculine energy, as well as this feminine energy. I do feel like in the end, a choice will be made. And I do feel like this masculine energy is going to choose to go off and pursue this feminine energy because they feel a very strong and intense spiritual connection to them, because they mesh well with them, because they resonate with them, you know, because they look at them, you know, as somebody who's a really good fit for them. So in the end, a choice will be made and they will be choosing this feminine energy over here. Now, here's where things start to get a little bit complicated, okay? So we do have the Five of Swords to the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Going back to like what I said, this masculine energy does not trust this feminine energy by any means. They do not trust them whatsoever. So I feel like their trust issues are going to be affecting them within this dynamic that they share with this feminine energy. I feel like it already has been affecting them, to be honest, and the relationship in itself. But we do see them, technically speaking, choosing to be with someone that they genuinely think, believe, and feel like they can't even trust, okay? Now, it's not to say that this feminine energy is not trustworthy. It's to say that they already feel like they can't trust them. And despite the fact that they already feel like they can't trust them, they're choosing to be with them either which way, which is creating a lot of tension, conflict, hostility, and dysfunction within this dynamic between these two. Now, I'm just getting like mood swings, to be honest. I'm getting mood swings with this. It's with this energy over here and with this energy over here. I'm getting a lot of mood swings here. If you're this feminine energy in all of this, Gemini, expect this person to have good days. Yeah, expect this person to have some good days where they're not accusing you of doing X, Y, and Z behind their back, but expect them to have days where they are accusing you of doing X, Y, and Z behind their back. Because I'm kind of getting mood swings. It's like 1 minute or one day, it's like they're perfectly fine, everything's good. And then the next minute or the next day, it's like, this feminine energy is doing something behind my back. I just know it. I just know it. I just know it. And we kind of see that showing up in this energy as well. You know, I feel like that's also what's going on here. I feel like that's what's also going on here. Despite the fact that this person feels like they can't trust this feminine energy, yeah, despite the fact that this masculine energy feels like they can't trust this feminine energy, how do I explain what they're going through? This is, oh my gosh, like I feel terrible for this person, because you just don't understand the only inner conflict, man, that this person is experiencing. Like this okay, hold on. This person is very scattered, energetically speaking. I am definitely getting that. It's like they're all over the place. I feel bad for them, but because I could tell that this person really wants to be with this feminine energy, but it's just so hard, you know, for them to trust this feminine energy, which, you know, makes this whole entire experience for them very shitty. You know what I mean? Like, because I can tell that they just want to be happy with this feminine energy, but it's so hard sometimes to just be happy with this feminine energy when they don't trust them. Like, I feel bad for this person, everything that they're going through, because this could have a lot to do with, you know, their past. This could also have a lot to do with their belief. Going back to what I said, they perceive this Queen of Wands as somebody who is very, very attractive, okay? Very, very attractive. And they associate people that are very attractive as people that are liars, manipulators, deceivers, cheaters, like everything negative that you could think of. That's what they think when it comes on to feminine energy. I mean, not feminine energies. Attractive people is basically what I'm getting. But I would be honest. I can tell how much this masculine energy loves this feminine energy. I can tell. I mean, they gotta love them a whole lot. Because to sign yourself up to go through this, like, and that's the thing, right? It's like, I've been on like both sides of the fence here. You know, I know what it's like to be with somebody that you don't trust. And then I also know what it's like to be with somebody who doesn't trust you. You know what I mean? So it's like, I understand, you know, what it feels like. And that's why I feel really bad for this person, because it's not, it's just not an easy, journey by any means. It's not an easy journey. It's kind of like experiencing like hell on earth, you know what I mean? It's like I don't know the best way that I could describe it. It's like experiencing hell on earth. It's just not a pleasant experience by any means. And if you are resonating with this feminine energy, you know, I totally understand your frustration as well, because there is a huge possibility if you're currently in the shoes that I once upon a time was in, where you're dealing with somebody who has massive trust issues over things that other people have put them through. I'm pretty sure a lot of you feel like this entire situation is extremely unfair for you, especially because you haven't done anything to give this person a reason, you know what I mean, to not trust you. So to have to pay for what somebody else put them through, yeah, it's just not fair. And it can get very overwhelming and very, very frustrating at times. And then the whole constantly having to prove yourself to this person. I don't know if yet reached this point within your relationship with this person where you're starting to experience this. But for some of you, you could be experiencing anxiety, paranoia. You might even find yourself, you know, suffering from PTSD, you know, things like that. Yeah, things like that. But yeah, the thing is that if this feminine energy has never done anything to give this masculine energy a reason to not trust them, that could be, you know, why this person's like, you know what, let me give this feminine energy, you know, a chance. Let me proceed forward with this feminine energy. Let me build with this feminine energy, because they never gave me a reason. They never gave me a reason. They never gave me a reason. And that could be what's causing them to want to stay, you know, with this feminine energy and proceed forward with this feminine energy. But in doing so, they're still, you know, they're still experiencing the only trust issues here. And it's not a fun journey. I'm being honest. It is not a fun journey. It really does suck. It really does freaking suck. It really does suck. And then eventually you start to feel like, damn, like, am I ever going to trust this person? Like, am I ever going to trust this person? Here's one thing that I will say. I do believe that there is hope. However, I kind of feel like this feminine energy has definitely tried to gain this person's trust. And I feel like this masculine energy has tried to trust this feminine energy. But I do believe that bringing in someone to help and assist the both of you is going to be very beneficial, because at the end of the day, they don't know, you know what I mean, how to fully trust you. And you don't know, if you're this feminine energy, you don't know how to fully gain their trust. You see what I mean? So I think that having someone in the middle to like help the both of you and guide the both of you is going to be very, very beneficial to this relationship, because I don't feel like you know how to gain this person's trust. And I don't feel like this person knows how to even, I don't even think this person knows where to start when it comes down to even trusting you. You know what I mean? There is definitely hope here. I just kind of feel like getting some outside help would definitely help a whole lot. All right, let's pull a romance angel card and see what we get. No surprise. Okay, so we do have pay attention to the red flags, which is very similar to the Page of Swords. They did get the Page of Swords in their energy. And then we also have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. They could be this way due to a really bad experience that they experienced in love, you know, prior to getting involved with you. This could have a lot to do with their childhood. That's, you know, also a possibility. Or this, you know, belief that they created in their mind about attractive people. They could have created this belief, you know, as a teenager, possibly in their early 20s, whatever have you. But, you know, this belief that they have of like really attractive people, like I said, they could have developed it many, many moons ago, you know, as far as like perceiving attractive people as people that are liars, manipulators, deceivers, cheaters. I mean, you name it. They think that, you know, attractive people are just humans that are just not to be trusted, I guess. I am definitely getting that. All right. So, like I said, a choice will essentially be made here, and it kind of looks like they will be choosing to proceed forward and create and establish a life with this feminine energy into fruition while having massive trust issues with them. That's basically what I'm getting. All right. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys at your next reading. Bye. Hello Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Libra, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So with all that being said, Libra, let's get started. What can my Libras anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours for Libra? So we do have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This is very similar to the Hermit card as well as the Four of Swords, which is Libra energy, technically speaking. I'm getting like an overall energy of you retracting your energy or feeling like you have to retract your energy. For some of you, you could have already retracted your energy from someone in particular, or possibly even like a group of people. Like you might find yourself going through a lot right now to the point where you just kind of need some time to yourself. You just need a little bit of a break. I am definitely getting that. But for some of you, you know, within the next 40 hours, you might find yourself feeling extremely exhausted, extremely depleted, and you might feel like you need like some me time. You know, for some of you, you might even go as far as to call out of work. I am definitely getting that for some of you out there. But let's look into this energy and see what else we can get. What else can my Libras possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours? Okay, Libra. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Cups. We also have the 7 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles. And then we also have the 10. Okay. Libra, I feel like you're looking at someone like they don't deserve you. Like they don't value you. Like they don't appreciate you. I am definitely getting that. This person that you're looking at that doesn't value you or appreciate you or respect you, you know, this person could very well be trying to fix and repair things here with you, especially with that 3 of Pentacles energy coming out here. 3 of Pentacles represents a repairing energy, or it can represent a repairing energy for me as a reader. It could also represent the very beginning stages of something, but it's kind of leaning far more towards a repairing energy with the 10 of Swords right next to it. So within the next 40 hours, you could have somebody trying to fix and repair things here with you. Now, this could definitely represent somebody that you already experienced an ending with. I am definitely getting that. For those of you who have yet to experience an ending here with this person definitely thinks this relationship is about to come to an end. I am definitely getting that, hence why they're trying to really fix and repair things here with you and patch things up with you. I can't emphasize this enough. I feel like regardless if this relationship came to an end or not, you're looking at someone like they don't appreciate you, like they don't respect you, like they don't value you, like they don't love you, like they don't care about you. I keep getting that with you over and over again. It's like every time you look at this person, or even if you hear this person's name randomly, you know, these are the things that run through your mind. They don't love you, they don't care about you, they don't respect you, they don't value you. That's how this person makes you feel. Yeah, that's exactly how this person makes you feel. Their actions make you feel this way. I am definitely getting that. One thing that I do love, though, which just kind of randomly, like, you know, hit me out of nowhere. I love the fact that you're not associating their actions and their behavior and how they're showing up in this connection as if something's wrong with you. And that's why they're behaving the way that they're behaving. That's why they speak to you the way that they speak to you. That's why they treat you the way that they treat you. And that's why they do the things that they do. I absolutely love I love the fact that you're not looking at this person, their actions and their behavior, regardless of how hurtful their actions and their behavior may be for you. You're not looking at all of this like, oh, well, they're doing this because there must be something wrong with me. They're treating me like this because there must be something wrong with me, or maybe I deserve it. So I do love the fact that you're not falling into that type of mentality. I think that you are somebody who knows your value, knows your worth, and knows what you deserve and what you don't deserve. So you're not attaching their actions and or behavior, as painful as it is, as a sign of, well, this must mean they don't love me. This must mean that they don't care about me. Well, I'm sorry. This must mean, I'm sorry. I take that back. This must mean that I'm not good enough. This must mean that I'm not worthy of their respect and, you know, things of that nature. Or maybe there's something wrong with me. Is what I meant to say. Okay. So I am more about the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. There could be an age gap here. I am definitely getting that between you and this person. You might be older than them. They might be older than you. I'm getting like a slight age gap here between you and this person. Not that it matters, nor does it make a difference. Just figured I'd mention it. it kind of looks like all this person wants to do is have a conversation with you and just kind of move past whatever the heck happened here between you and them. I am definitely getting that. They just want the two of you to be good. They just want the two of you to just move past whatever happened here between the two of you that caused this separation or caused you this pain and disappointment. Okay, what else can Libra possibly anticipate and or expect? Okay, let's see. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. And then we also have the High Priestess. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Swords. We also have the Sun out here. And then we also have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Okay. Right now, you may not be in the mood, I would say, to like work things out with this person and or speak to this person. I am definitely getting that, but I do feel like eventually you'll come around. Eventually you'll come around and have a conversation with them, because right now you're kind of harnessing this High Priestess like energy. High Priestess like energy represents somebody who's very quiet, very reserved, very to themselves. Which I do feel like right now you're very quiet, very reserved, very to yourself. And you're definitely keeping your distance here from this person. However, I do believe that this person is going to try to fix and repair things here with you. And I do believe this person is going to push for the two of you to have a conversation. Initially, at first, you may not be open to having a conversation with this person. It might take this person several attempts in your direction, you know, before you do open up and have a conversation here with this person. But I do see you eventually having a conversation with this person. I do see the two of you eventually moving past whatever happened here between the two of you. I am definitely getting that. Okay. What else can you tell me for Libra? Okay. So we do have honeymoon, which is very similar to the Six of Swords. And before the Six of Swords comes the Five of Swords, which basically represents tension and conflict and chaos between two people and or more than that. But with the Six of Swords energy coming out here with the honeymoon card, that's telling me that you guys are going to be moving past this big fight / argument, disagreement, or whatever led to this ending here between the two of you. Because for some of you, you could have, you know, actually experienced an ending here with this person. We have trust, but it came out in the reverse. Situations calling for you to have faith. You don't trust this person. And nobody blames you. I'm getting that. Nobody blames you. Nobody blames you. You have every reason to not trust them, because they give you every reason to not trust them. You know, I do see you guys having a conversation and moving past whatever happened here between the two of you. And I do kind of see you guys getting back, you know, to loving one another all over again. I do see this person getting back into your good graces all over again. But it's kind of like the epitome, right? Of like kind of sitting around waiting for like the next shoe to drop. You know, when is this person going to hurt me again? Because they always do. When is this person going to disappoint me again? Because they always do. I am definitely getting that within your energy. You know, as much as you may want to move forward and move on with your, you know, yeah, as much as you may want to move past whatever happened here between you and this person and just get back to like loving one another all over again, I feel like it's going to be a little bit challenging because of whatever occurred here between you and this person. You know, you're going to find yourself replaying this moment, in other words, in your head from time to time. And it might make you feel like, oh man, it's, you know, it's only a matter of time before they hurt me again and disappoint me again. It's only a matter of time. And you're going to have your days where you're going to feel like, okay, I'm over it. I'm over it, you know, but then you're going to have your days, like I said, where you're going to find yourself thinking about what they did and, you know, what if they turn around and do it again and, you know, things like that. So I feel like it's going to take some time nonetheless for you to like fully get over the pain and disappointment this person has caused you. Nobody expects for you to get over it, you know, within the next few seconds and or minutes and or a few days. It's going to take some time for you to get over this. And it's going to take some time for you to move past this. So don't expect this whole you having a conversation with this person to immediately, you know, cause you to feel like, okay, I'm over it now. And they can't expect that from you either. They can't expect this conversation that they're about to have with you, and this making up that I see happening here between the two of you, to give them the impression that, okay, they're over it now. They're over it now, because you're not. You're not over it. You may find it in your heart to forgive this person, but you definitely didn't forget about what it is that they did. And it's going to replay in your head from time to time. And you're going to find yourself having your moments. And you might even go as far as to, like, you know, bring this whole event back up all over again. Well, I remember when you did this to me. And why did you do this to me? You know, I'm good to you. Why would you do this to me? You know? It's going to take some time. This person can't anticipate and or expect that after this conversation takes place between the two of you that you're going to be over it and that you're not going to bring it back up, because you're not going to be over it, and chances are you're probably going to bring it back up. And, you know, as far as, you know, you're concerned, you got to be patient with yourself. You got to be patient with yourself. It takes time to heal. It takes time to heal. And you definitely will heal from this. It's just going to take some time, Libra. All right. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello, Aquarius, Moon Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Aquarius, today we're going to see what we could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So, with all that being said, Aquarius, let's get started. What could Aquarius possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? All right, so we do have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I'm kind of getting like the Five of Cups. For some of you, you might have Scorpio within your chart, or you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. That's definitely a possibility as well. I'm just getting a lot of regret. A lot of regret and a lot of sadness. I am definitely getting that. You could be sitting in a lot of regret right now, or maybe somebody that you know is sitting in a lot of regret right now in regards to like you and the way that they were with you, or the way that they went about their relationship with you. You know, that's definitely a possibility, but it's an energy of regret. It's kind of like the Five of Cups meets the Five of Wands, because I'm getting like a lot of regret coming from someone, but I'm also getting like an energy of somebody like beating themselves up. Like, I shouldn't have done that, or I should have known better. It's possibly even a combo of like the both is basically what I'm getting. Like I said, it could be you going through this, or someone that you know is going through this. But let's get into your reading and see. What can my Aquarians anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours? Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Like I said, Aquarius, this could definitely represent an energy that you're currently harnessing, or an energy that somebody else is harnessing. This could definitely represent somebody that you were once upon a time romantically involved with, okay? For some of you, you might even still be with this person. I am definitely getting that. You might still be with this person, but for others of you, you're no longer with this person, if this is not your energy, okay? There's an energy of somebody questioning, did I take it too far? Did I push them to the point of no return? It's like this person has like a million questions. Like, did I take it too far? Did I really push them to the point of no return? Is there still a fighting chance here? Or did I just really like screw things up here? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Swords, which does basically speak of self-sabotage. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, which represents a repairing energy. And then we have, ooh, the Three of Swords. And then unfortunately, we do have the Seven of Cups that follows. Aquarius, if this is somebody that you were once upon a time romantically involved with, I feel like this person has definitely let you down over and over and over and over again. Like, I don't feel like this person, you know, disappointed you just one time. Like, no. Like, I feel like this person disappointed you several times is basically what I'm getting. I feel like you also forgave this person several times. I'm also getting that as well. That's kind of why, and it kind of makes sense as to why I was getting that download. Because one of this person's question is, you know, did I push them, you know, to the point of no return? I feel like this person obviously knows that this person has definitely hurt you and disappointed you on several different occasions, and you've definitely forgiven them on several different occasions. But this time around, it's like they're really asking themselves, like, man, like, did I push them to that point of no return? Are we going to be able to come back from this? Are they going to turn around and forgive me for this? Is it over? Like, I just feel like this person is like really in their head right now, which I feel like I'm about to get like a freaking headache. But yeah, I feel like this person's thinking about you and like the situation they find themselves in with you excessively. There's just a lot of like questions running through their mind is basically what I'm getting. This person knows, you know, that they know that they messed up. Nobody needs to tell them this. They definitely know that this, you know, that they messed things up here between the two of you. Their biggest question is, will you give them the chance and or opportunity to fix this and or repair this? And, you know, part of them kind of feels like, okay, well, maybe, you know, they still have a fighting chance here to heal things here with you, and to just simply start over with you. Or maybe they just pushed you to that point of no return. You know, that we're not talking about, okay, this is the first time they messed up here. Okay, well, at this point, I feel like you've probably lost count of how many times this person has essentially, you know, let you down and disappointed you and hurt you. So I feel like that's kind of why there's that lingering like question, like, you know, can I fix this? Or did I push them too far to the point where they're not going to take me back? You know, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like this person doesn't know. It's like this person doesn't know, like, where your head is at. Is basically what I'm getting. They don't really know where your head is at. And I feel like that kind of bothers the hell out of them. Hence why they have so many freaking questions like running through their mind. Because they don't really know what you're thinking. They don't know where your head is at. So it kind of looks like you're probably not speaking to them. You're probably not speaking to them. You know, for some of you, you could have decided to walk away from this person already. For others of you, you could just be creating a lot of distance here between you and this person, just ignoring them and avoiding them as much as you possibly can. If you already did walk away from this person, you could have went as far as to block this person. But currently at the moment, I'm just getting a lot of distance between you and this person, regardless if you guys ended things with one another or not. And I also see you, you know, just trying to like, you know, avoid them and ignore them and not, you know, speak to them. So even if this, you know, even if this person is contacting you, you're probably not responding back to their text messages. Okay. What else can my Aquarians anticipate and or expect? We have the Ten of Swords, we have the King of Cups, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles with the Six of Wands coming out here. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of this energy that they're harnessing, and here's why. They're harnessing the energy of, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to say. I know exactly what I'm going to say, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. I don't really like it, to be completely honest. I don't really like it. I don't like it. This is kind of like the epitome of them planning on buttering you up and calling you a biscuit in hopes that that works, you know, in their favor. Is basically what I'm getting. So I don't know. Maybe this person's, you know, thinking, you know what? I'm gonna go and apologize to them. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go apologize to Aquarius, and they'll forgive me because they always forgive me. You know what I mean? And maybe that's all I need to do is just apologize, and they'll forgive me, and everything will go back to normal. You know. I feel like this person knows that they've definitely disappointed you on several different occasions. I just think this person fails to like realize what all of this does to you internally, if that makes sense. you know? I don't think this person realizes all the pain and disappointment they've essentially caused you and what that does to you on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, on a mental level. Which, here's what I will say. All right, here's what I will say, Aquarius. I feel like this person doesn't really understand what it's like to get hurt and disappointed, because you haven't turned around and returned the favor, so they don't really know what it's like to get hurt and disappointed, especially by you. Just like, you know, they don't understand, you know, what it feels like to have these major trust issues, you know, with them, when they don't necessarily have these major trust issues with you. At the end of the day, this person has given you 99 reasons to not continue to deal with them, let alone trust them. And I just kind of feel like this person just doesn't understand what it's like to be in your shoes, because you have yet to return the favor. I'm sure if this person was in your shoes and they were getting hurt and disappointed by you and lied to, you know, by you and deceived by you, that they would understand, you know, what it's like to be in your shoes. But I don't think this person understands what it's like to be in your shoes. It's like this person looks at the things, and don't take this the wrong way, but it's like this person looks at the things that they have put you through. I want to get this right. It's like they look at the things that they put you through and they're just like, oh my God, like, that's not a big deal. Like, why are you so angry about it? Why are you so upset about it? Like, why are you so hurt by it? Like, oh my God, like, I am definitely getting that. But if the roles were reversed, they wouldn't respond that way, if that makes sense. They wouldn't, you know, respond that way. They would be just as hurt as you are, just as disappointed as you are, and experiencing the amount of trust issues you have. You see what I mean? But it's like this person can't really relate to you because they're not in your shoes. It's not like you're out here lying to them or betraying them or gaslighting them or deceiving them or giving them every, you know, reason to not continue to deal with you or not trust you. So they can't really relate to you and what you're going through. And this is kind of why I feel like this person's harnessing this energy right here. To me, this feels like an energy of like, well, yeah, I know that like you know, it really did upset, you know, Aquarius, and I know it kind of hurt them, but it's like, it's really not a big deal, you know? Like, it's like they're downplaying their role in this, and how it all made you feel. And like I said, it makes sense because they're not in your shoes. So they can't really relate to what you're going through because they're not in your shoes. They're not in your shoes. You know, that type of person, I'm pretty sure that, you know, has a hard time seeing things from someone else's perspective unless they themselves are actually going through it. It's basically what I'm getting. Like, there's some people that have the ability to like see things from another person's perspective, and empathize and sympathize, right? You know, with people. I just kind of feel like this person doesn't really know how to do that. Like, they don't know how to empathize or sympathize with people. They just don't. Which is interesting because I feel like this person has lived a life playing it safe. Because it's like, it's weird because it's like, yeah, it's like they have a hard time empathizing, but also sympathizing. You know what I mean? With people. So I don't know. Maybe this person has lived a life of constantly playing it safe. I don't know. You know, that's definitely a possibility. You know, that's definitely a possibility. You know, I feel like this person is very good at selecting people. Like, what do I mean by that? Hold on. Like, it's like this person tends to get involved with people that they know without a shadow of a doubt it will never hurt them, will never betray them, will never deceive them. Hence why they can't really empathize or sympathize with a lot of people. when it comes down to things that they experience in relationships, because they always tend to select people that are trustworthy, you know, people that have morals, people that respect themselves, people that, you know, are trustworthy, are big on commitment and loyalty and stuff like that. So I will say that this person, for the most part, is pretty good at selecting, you know, their partners. I just kind of feel like this person is not the freaking best, you know what I mean, at showing up in the ways that they should show up in a dynamic, is basically what I'm getting. Yeah, it's basically what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else we can get for you, Aquarius. Okay, so we do have passion, we do have codependency, we also have retreat, and then we also have pay attention to red flags. Codependency, very similar to the devil. Passion, very similar to the Ace of Wands. Retreat, very similar to the Eight of Cups. And then we have pay attention to red flags, very similar to the Page of Swords. Aquarius. This person that you're retracting your energy from, or that you decided to walk away from, they will be back. That's kind of besides the point. They will definitely back. They will definitely be back. I am definitely getting that. I feel like this person is very, very determined, though, to get their way with you, if that makes sense. So when this person does resurface back up here for you, they're 9 times out of 10 going to experience a level of pushback from you. You're probably gonna just ignore them, or just outright tell this person, no, I'm done with you, that's it. Expect this person to keep trying either which way. Just expect it. Expect this person to keep trying either which way. They are not going to take no for an answer. More of the story. You know, they're very determined to make sure they get the outcome that they basically want. I don't believe that this person is going to change. I don't believe this person's going to change, and here's why. In this person's mind, you know, when they make a mistake or they make a poor decision, in their mind, they automatically, you know, find themselves, you know, thinking 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to take them back, but they're just going based off of their history with you. Does it ever encourage this person to change their ways? No. Does it ever encourage this person to do better? No, it just doesn't, because in their mind, they think the worst is going to happen is this. You guys are going to temporarily separate, temporarily break up. You're going to probably get mad at them. You're probably going to get, disappointed with them, upset with them, whatever have you. And, you know, eventually they'll come back around your way and apologize to you, butter you up and call you a biscuit. And then the next thing you know, you guys are back together. So in their mind, they think that is the worst that's going to happen here. Okay. And every time that they find themselves messing up, or, you know, making a poor decision, or just making a mistake, whatever have you, another thought that runs through this person's mind is, did I push them too far this time? Or do I still have a fighting chance here? This is like the definition of insanity, is what, you know, Spirit wants you to see. This is the definition of insanity. You continue to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, right? Just like them, they continue to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, expecting for you to trust them, expecting for you to, you know, get off their case and stuff like that. Well, it's kind of hard for you to trust them, or even get off their case, I guess, like if they keep giving you reasons to, you know, not trust them. Just like, you know, with you, Aquarius, you know, you keep giving this person chance after chance, hoping that, okay, this time around they'll change. And then they don't. And then they mess up again. And then you turn around and you take them back. And then, you know, they mess up again, you know, but then you turn around and you take them back again. You know, this is a vicious cycle. And the only person that could break free from this vicious cycle is you. Because if this was Burger King have it their way, they would want this vicious cycle to continue to just keep going between the two of you. Because this relationship doesn't affect you in the ways that this relationship does not affect them in the ways that it affects you. They're not the one with the trust issues. They're not the one losing sleep. They're not the one stressing. They're not the one going through all of this. They're not. You see what I mean? So yeah, it makes sense, you know, as to why this person would want to continue to have you in their life. You don't do anything to give them a reason to not trust you. You do all of the right things. You say all of the right things. You're loyal. You're big on commitment, big on loyalty. You have morals. You respect yourself. I mean, what's there not to love about you? You know what I mean? So yeah, it makes sense as to why this person would want to continue to keep you in their life, because there's so many good qualities to you. I mean, who wouldn't want you in their life, you know? But when we look at them, it's like we see a boatload of negativity coming from this person. We see a lot of bad qualities, you know, coming from this person. This person has a very difficult time. Right off the bat, they have a very difficult time committing, is what I'm gathering. So if this person tells you, I'm not going to do this anymore, well, chances are they're probably going to do it again, because they have a hard time following through. They have a hard time committing to things, is basically what I'm getting. And you might even notice that in different departments of this person's life. Like this person might tell you like, oh, like I'm going to lose 20 pounds this year, but they have yet to hit the gym. You see what I mean? Like, so it's just not a good idea for you to continue to get hurt and disappointed by this person. It's just not a good idea for you to continue to go through this. It's not good for your mental or emotional or spiritual or physical health, to be completely honest. It's just not good. And like I said, the only way to break, you know, from this vicious cycle is by walking away and never looking back, no matter how much it may hurt. It's going to be hard and it's going to be challenging, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Taurus, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So with all that being said, Taurus, let's get started. What could Taurus possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 40 hours after watching this video in regards to love? All right, so we do have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. We could look at this in two different ways. So this could represent someone from your past resurfacing back up here for you, wanting a second chance with you. Of course, this could also represent a brand new person that just simply wants you to give them a chance. But we'll see what it's more so leaning towards. What else could Taurus possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? You saw that, right? That almost landed. Well, it did land on the candle, but at least it didn't touch the fire. Okay, so Taurus. Again, for some of you, this could definitely have a lot to do with someone from your past, somebody that you already have history with that just simply wants a second chance here with you. But of course, this could definitely be a brand new person that we're talking about here. So however it resonates with you. For some of you, you could be dealing with an air sign strongly. So a Gemini, Libra, possibly an Aquarius, maybe even a water sign strongly. So a Cancer, Scorpio, maybe even a Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but I do want to look at this King of Swords energy a little bit more, because I am definitely getting that this person is more than likely the person that you are going to find yourself connecting with, whether it be a new person or somebody that you already have history with. For the vast majority of you, you already have history though with this person, with the Six of Cups coming out here. Represents a connection between two people who have history with one another already. Now, if this is like a new person that we're talking about here, this connection might make you feel like you've known this person your whole entire life, even though technically speaking, you know, you haven't. But it might just make you feel that way. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Swords. Okay, so we do have the King of Wands. Okay, and then we also have the King of Cups out here. True pair situation between you and this person. We do have the King and the Queen of Cups out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Cups. We also have the Two of Pentacles. And then we also have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, for the vast majority of you, this more than likely is somebody that you already have a lot of history with. It kind of looks like something recently happened here, though. Yeah, something recently happened here between you and this person. Could have been a really big fight or a really big argument and or disagreement. But whatever happened here between the two of you, it kind of has this person feeling like if they don't get up and try to fix things with you or repair things with you, they're going to end up losing you forever. At least that's what this person thinks is going to happen. For some of you, you could have already experienced an ending with this person. For some of you, the two of you might still be together, but the message stays the same, right? This person feels like if they don't get up and do something, they might end up losing you for good, which is something that they want to obviously avoid from happening. I'm also getting a lot of regret in this person's energy. Whatever it is that they did do, they have a lot of regret over it. Yeah, they have a lot of regret over it. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups energy. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I'm going to take these cards exactly the way that it came out. As far as your energy is concerned, ooh, we have the Ten of Wands and then we have the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. With Three of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse, you just don't want to try anymore. You just don't want to try anymore to try to like fix this or repair this or keep this intact and afloat. You just don't want to try anymore. You don't want to try anymore. I feel like you've been trying to keep this relationship between the two of you intact and afloat, and I feel like you've kind of, for the most part, reached your limit here, to the point where you just don't want to. You just don't want to try anymore, because a lot of you feel like if you just keep trying to like fix things or repair things here with this person, you're just going to end up getting the same old outcome anyways. A lot of you may not even want to fix and repair things with this person or even salvage your relationship with them because you feel like you're just going to end up getting the same outcome anyways. They're just going to end up turning around, disappointing you and hurting you and lying to you again and deceiving you. So a lot of you feel like there's just no point in you taking them back or even bothering to fix and repair things here with them. I feel like you're just doing something that you've never done before, which is basically give up on them and what you've always wanted with them. And I feel like the main reason, you know, why you've never done this before has a lot to do with the love that you have for this person and this desire that you have to build, you know, this life that you truly do want with this person. Don't get me wrong, do you still love this person despite everything that happened here? Yeah, you know, I feel like you still have love for this person nonetheless. I just kind of feel like you could be accepting the fact that maybe, just maybe, you know, you guys are not supposed to be together. Maybe, just maybe, this is just not your person like you thought that they were. I also feel too, Taurus, that it got to a point for you where you started loving this person and your relationship with this person or your marriage with this person way more than you love yourself, to the point where you started, you know, putting your happiness on the back burner. You found yourself, you know, tolerating things that you would never tolerate from a person. I am definitely getting like an energy of disappointment with you. Like, I feel like you're really disappointed that you allowed it to get to this point. You allowed it to get this far. Like, I feel like you're really angry and upset with them, but I also feel like you're really angry and upset with yourself too. I am definitely getting that. It's kind of like an energy of like, oh, like I should have known better. You know, I should have known better, Yeah, I am definitely getting that. Okay, let's look at the Knight of Wands. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Oof, okay. So remember, Knight of Wands is basically their energy, which is, you know, them falling into this energy of, you know, if I don't get up and do something, I'm going to end up losing Taurus for good, and I don't want that to happen. So we do see them taking action in your direction. I am definitely getting an energy of them not wanting you know, obviously this relationship between the two of you to come to an end for good. With the Nine of Pentacles coming out here in the reverse, they just don't want to go back to like being single all over again and starting over all over again. That is just not something that they want. That is just not something that they want to go through, let alone experience. The Three of Wands coming out in the reverse, it's kind of telling me that this individual has a very difficult time foreseeing their life without you in it. It's like if they don't have you, what are they going to do? I am definitely getting that. Yeah, I am definitely getting that. All right, let's pull another romance angel card and see what we get. All right, so we do have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, but it's in the reverse. And to be honest with you, I do feel like this is your energy, Taurus. I feel like you've lost hope when it comes down to your marriage or your relationship with them. It's hard to remain optimistic with this person when all they've ever really done is make you regret even giving them a chance to begin with, if that makes sense. We do have love yourself first, which is very, very similar to the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Tarot, which is an energy of somebody who's focusing on themselves, their overall independence, their singlehood. I feel like that's what you want, is to just go back to just focusing on yourself. You know, prior to you meeting this person, you found yourself in a good place mentally, spiritually, as well as emotionally, and possibly even financially. And you want to go back to that place where everything in life was good, everything in life was great, everything in life was just outright peaceful. Because the moment that you got with this person, it's like you kind of feel in a way like all of that was kind of like taken from you. I am definitely getting that. So unfortunately for them, this relationship between the two of you is definitely coming to an end. I feel like your mind is essentially made up, and I just don't foresee this person being able to change that. You know, I feel like it has definitely worked in the past where this person was able to like change your mind and things like that. I just don't see them being able to do that this time around is basically what I'm getting. So unfortunately for them, as much as they don't want to start over, as much as they don't want to go back to being single and getting to know people all over again and going on dates, it kind of looks like, you know, they could either, I guess, you know, just choose to be single, or move past that, you know, and, you know, try to find love again. But it's very important to you to do what's best for you, to do right by you. It's very important to you. And I see you very determined to do right by you and do what you feel as though is best for you, even if this person's not going to be okay with it, even if this person's not going to like it. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Virgo, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 40 hours after watching this video. So with all that being said, Virgo, let's get started. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what can my Virgos anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Virgo. So we do have getting to know each other. As you reveal yourselves to each other, your bond deepens. So currently at the moment, you could very well be talking to someone new, or you might find yourself talking to someone new within the next 48 hours. Of course, could this represent a repairing energy between two people? Yeah, that's a possibility. I tend to kind of look at this card as like a repairing energy between two people. But like I said, for some of you, you could very well be meeting someone new or currently talking to someone new. But let's get into your reading and see what else you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. What can my Virgos anticipate and or expect? Okay. Within the next 48 hours after watching this video. All right, Virgo. So we do have the Sun out here. We also have the Judgment card to the King of Cups. We also have the Knight of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Virgo, this is kind of leaning far more towards a repairing energy is basically what I'm getting. I do see somebody here running back to you. It could be an earth sign strongly, so a Taurus, Virgo, maybe even a Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but I am definitely getting like an overall energy of somebody running back to you because they don't necessarily see you running back to them. Now, could this represent a fairly new connection? That's a possibility. Virgo, like I said, you could very well be getting to know someone new, and maybe you're not really paying this person any mind right now. Maybe you could have left them on red for all we know. You know what I mean? If so, I do see this person contacting you again, trying to get your attention again, trying to reel you back in again. So however it resonates, because I'm getting two different storylines here, Virgo. I am definitely getting, for some of you, this could definitely represent someone from your past running back to you because they don't see you running back to them. Or this could represent somebody new that you just decided to randomly like stop talking to or randomly leave like on red. And like I said, you know, I do see this person trying to like reel you back in and like get your attention all over again. I am definitely getting that strongly. For some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign strongly, so a Cancer, Scorpio, maybe even a Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but if this is someone from your past resurfacing back up here for you, Virgo, this is definitely somebody who still has a lot of love for you. This is somebody who still cares for you deeply. This is somebody who just simply wants things to, you know, be good between the two of you. So I do feel like this person's going to attempt to try to fix and repair things here with you. Now, if this is somebody new that you started talking to and for whatever reason you decided to leave this human on red, I do see them trying to get your attention all over again. I do see them contacting you again. It kind of looks like, you know, initially communication was like on point between the two of you. You know, I feel like this connection, you know, had them, I'm getting super hyped. I am specifically getting that super hyped, super excited, and extremely happy. And then like for whatever reason, it's like communication, I guess, just dies down between the two of you, but it's not because of anything that they did on their end. I just feel like you just randomly, I don't know what happened, Virgo. Like, I just feel like you randomly stopped talking to them for whatever reason. Or you randomly decided, you know what, let me leave this human on red. I am definitely getting that. What else can my Virgos anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours? Okay. If this is someone from your past, Virgo, that's resurfacing back up here for you, I'm getting a lot of self-talk with this energy that I'm seeing here. It's like you're telling yourself, don't take them back, don't take them back, don't take them back, don't take them back. I am definitely getting that. With the King of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, you do perceive this person as somebody who's extremely selfish, somebody who only thinks about themselves. And because of that, you know, you could have experienced a lot of pain, a lot of disappointment and heartache because you know, this person could be extremely selfish. This person could very well be that type of individual that only thinks about themselves and only themselves. So I do see you kind of telling yourself, don't take them back, don't take them back, don't take them back. There may be a part of you that wants to take them back, but there's a larger part of you, I would say, that's like, yeah, absolutely not. Now, for those of you where this is a new relationship that we're talking about here, with the Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords coming out here in the reverse, Virgo, I feel like you're still trying to kind of move past an ending here that transpired between you and someone that you're perceiving to be extremely selfish. I feel like you're still kind of processing this ending that transpired between you and this person. I am definitely getting that. So right now you might find yourself essentially feeling like, although love is essentially showing up here for you, you might find yourself essentially feeling like you're not ready for it. And that could explain why communication between you and this individual is kind of like dying down out of nowhere. Because I am definitely getting communication went from, you know, yeah, it went from looking really, really good between you and this person to just like really, really bad, really, really fast. Like, you know, because I am definitely getting communication initially. It was on point. You know, there was a lot of back and forth communication. There was a lot of engagement here between you and this person. You were pouring time and energy towards this. So were they. It was like a very equal give and take exchange that I'm seeing here between you and this person. Then like out of nowhere, it's like, it's like you switch up on them. You know what I mean? And I do feel like this person, like I said, will try to like lure you back in and get your attention all over again. But I just kind of feel like, Virgo, you're kind of like lost in your own world right now, and it has a lot to do with this ending that transpired between you and this individual that you are perceiving as somebody who's extremely selfish, somebody who only thinks about themselves, somebody who only cares about themselves and nobody else. I feel like you're still angry and upset and hurt by your experience with this person. So like I said, you know, love is basically knocking on your door. You're just not ready to answer just yet because of everything that you know, you experience here with this person, and having to like process this ending and get over them and move forward and move on with your life. It's going to, you know, obviously take some time. So, you know, right now you may feel like you just kind of need a little bit of a break. You know, you may find yourself feeling like you kind of put yourself out there a little bit too quickly. I am definitely getting that for some of you out there. But what else can you tell me for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? So we do have trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith. We also have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And then we also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. So in regards to this trust card that you're getting here, Virgo, when it comes down to you know, your current situation, especially because I am definitely getting for those of you, you know, that this ending between you and this person, it still feels very much so fresh. It still feels very much so new. So this ending could have happened like a few days ago, a few weeks ago, possibly even a month or two ago, but it still feels fresh nonetheless to you. You're still grieving the loss of this person, your relationship with them. So you need some time to like, you know, heal and fully get over them. Now, what Spirit wants you to know, by the way, Virgo, is that when you're in this, you know, healing journey, don't expect it to move as fast as you would want it to. Because I am definitely getting like an energy of you just wanting to kind of like get over this person already and stop thinking about this person already. Yeah, what Spirit wants you to know is you need to really trust the journey and trust the process and be very patient with yourself, and don't be in a rush to get over this person, because it's like the more you try to rush yourself to get over someone, the longer, you know, this healing journey is going to be for you. Allow yourself to feel and allow yourself to go through the emotions. Don't ignore it. Don't fight it. Don't push it away. Just acknowledge how you feel and process how you feel, because that's going to really help you on this healing journey. So just, you know, trust the process. Take it day by day. Don't try to rush things, because if you try to rush things and hurry up and get over this person, it's going to just delay your healing journey. We have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You know, these two cards basically go hand in hand. Don't try to like control things by rushing things here as far as your healing journey is concerned. Just take it day by day, Virgo. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Don't allow your experience with this person from your past to discourage you, you know, in love. Don't allow it to, Virgo. Don't allow it to. Now, for those of you where you currently find yourself, you know, like I said, like connecting with someone new and this person's trying to like reel you back in and get your attention. Do I feel like a really good opportunity is presenting itself to you in love, especially with stay optimistic about your love life and engagement? Absolutely. I do feel like a really good opportunity is presenting itself to you in love. I just kind of feel like what Spirit wants you to do, first things first, is focus on healing from this previous relationship. And then, you know what I mean? Like putting yourself out there, because it kind of looks like what you're doing is you currently find yourself on a healing journey and you just want to forget about this person already. So you're like automatically like putting yourself out there. Let me start dating new people. Let me start talking to new people. And I feel like that's when you're going to quickly realize that what you're doing here is not really helping you. It's actually hurting you. So it is in your best interest that you just kind of like retract your energy. Like I see you doing either which way, and just kind of going from within and just kind of focusing on you and your healing journey. Listen, what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. Even though, you know, this person does come off to me, you know, as like a really good person, somebody that you could go off and build with. Listen, what is meant for you will not pass you by. If y'all are meant to be together, it'll happen. You know what I mean? In some way, shape, or form, it'll happen. It'll happen. So I wouldn't be too worried and concerned, you know, about this other individual that's trying to like get your attention right now and like reel you back in all over again. I wouldn't be too worried and concerned about that, because what's meant for you will never pass you by. As far as this person from your past is concerned, I feel like this person has shown you their true colors. It's just a matter of you accepting the fact that, you know what, this person is... Listen, they are who they are. It is what it is, you know? You may not like this, and you may feel like the way that this person went about this relationship that they shared with you was extremely unfair for you, and you don't necessarily deserve this, which you don't, Virgo, you don't. But I feel like this is one of those situations where you just kind of have to accept people for who they are. And just let them go. In other words, you know, let this person, you know, be somebody else's problem. You know what I mean? You got to look at the brighter side of things, Virgo. At least you don't have to deal, you know what I mean, with this person, their selfish ways, and hell, maybe they're even, you know, maybe even down to their narcissistic ways. At least you don't have to deal with all of that. This will soon become somebody else's problem. You know what I mean? Especially with the King of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. You know, this is that type of person that's very fixed in their ways. So what does that mean? In their previous relationship, prior to even meeting you, this is how they were. In this relationship that they, you know, share with you, this is how they were with you, and this is just how they are going to continue to be no matter where they go. They're very fixed in their ways. You got to understand, people that are very fixed in their ways, they don't see the error in their ways. They don't. Like, there could be 100 people that can line up and tell this person, hey, you're very selfish. Hey, you're very greedy. Hey, you only think about yourself. Hey, you know, yada, yada, yada. This person is not going to ever agree with these people. Like I said, this person can have 100 people telling them the exact same thing, and they're not going to sit here and agree with these people because they don't see the error in their own ways. So I don't want you to think or believe that this person is going to move on with their life and just go off and treat somebody else 10 times better than they treated you, or, you know, treat someone else right. No, they're fixed in their ways. This is who they are. And they're never going to change because they don't see the error in their own ways. They think that they're perfectly fine. You know, as far as they're concerned, I'm pretty sure if you were to ask them, everybody else is the problem but them. But at least, you know, like, you got to look at the brighter side of things. You know what I mean? Look at the brighter side of things. At least you don't have to deal, you know, with this person. I get it. It sucks that this person just couldn't be the person that you needed them to be, or the person that you needed in your life. It sucks, you know. Yeah, I get it. It sucks, but try to look at the brighter side of things, Virgo, because I feel like that's going to really uplift your spirits. Because if you focus on, oh man, they put me through this and they put me through that, and I didn't deserve this and I didn't deserve that, it's going to cause you to fall into a massive state of depression, which is what I'm trying to kind of like avoid you from experiencing. Still feel your emotions, obviously, you know what I mean, and go through the emotions, of course, but look at the brighter side of things. Don't focus so much on only the negative, because that's what I see you doing. You're just focusing on the negative. Can't believe this person did this to me. I can't believe this person did that to me. I was nothing but good to them. What the hell? And, you know, this is not fair. This is not right. I gave them my all. And you're not focusing on the positive aspect to all of this. You don't got to deal with this person no more. You don't got to worry about this person anymore. You don't have to deal with this person hurting you, lying you, betraying you, deceiving you, manipulating you, gaslighting you. You don't have to worry about having someone in your life that is greedy and is selfish and only thinks about themselves. There's so much positive to this situation, Virgo. It's not even funny. But if you don't try to look for the positive in all of this, you're only going to find yourself focusing on the negative, and I don't want you to hit a state of depression. So that's kind of why I'm telling you, focus on the positive. Focus on the positive, okay? Focus on the positive, because it's going to uplift your spirits. Obviously, yes, acknowledge the pain that this person has caused you, acknowledge it, but that I don't want you to only acknowledge just that. Don't do that, because then you're a Virgo. I know how this goes. I'm a Virgo too. I know how this goes. Focus on the positive as well. Don't just solely focus on the negative. Focus on the positive as well, okay? All right, Virgo. That is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So, Capricorn, today we're going to see what you could possibly anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video. So, with all that being said, Capricorn, let's get started. For Capricorn, Sun, Rising, and Venus, what could Capricorn anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this reading? For Capricorn, the next 48 hours. Okay, Capricorn, we do have calling in your soulmate. Every time I get this card, it kind of reminds me of the Six of Wands in tarot. So you could be dealing with a Leo. You might have Leo within your chart, but I don't know, man. I feel like somebody's trying to get your attention. I don't know if you're ignoring somebody right now or if you're playing hard to get with someone right now. And if you are, don't worry about it. I'm not going to tell anybody if you are playing hard to get with somebody right now. But if you are, you know, I feel like you got somebody here trying to get your attention. I am definitely getting that. All right. Let's look a little bit more into this energy. What could Capricorn anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we do have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I'm going to take in the reverse. We also have the Ten of Swords, and then we have the World to the Lovers out here. Okay, I want to focus on this energy really quickly here. So with the Seven of Cups coming out in the reverse as well as the Ten of Swords, I am definitely getting an energy of you just throwing your hands up and just outright giving up. Whatever this thing is that you're choosing to give up on, it's something that I do believe you tried your hardest to like keep in your life. So this could be a marriage, a relationship, a friendship, whatever this thing is that you were trying so hard to keep in your life. It was something that over time started to burden you and overwhelm you and stress you out. I'm also getting that whatever this thing is that you were trying so hardest to keep in your life was something that was giving you a lot of anxiety, possibly even a lot of panic attacks. This Ten of Swords, you know, it does feel like an energy of letting go, but it also feels like an energy of like realization. It's like you're realizing that this thing that you're trying so hard to keep in your life, it's not really serving you in any way, shape, or form. If all it's bringing is pain, anxiety, fear, it's causing you confusion, it's causing, you know, you to constantly overthink things. Maybe it's just not something worth holding on to. Okay, maybe, you know, the universe is trying to kind of like tell you like, hey, like you should really let this go. You should really let this go. This is not good for you. This is not good for you. You know, maybe the universe has tried to show you this on multiple different occasions or possibly even several different occasions. It just kind of looks like this time around you're just like, okay, you know what? This is clearly not working out, and it's not working out for a reason. I may not understand right now, but one day I will. And I do see you just kind of accepting that and just simply letting it go. Whatever it is that you're letting go of, it's not something that you want to let go of. I can tell it's not something that you want to let go of. It's not something that you want to do away with, but you're letting whatever this thing is go. With the World to the Lovers coming out here, again, I keep getting like that Six of Wands energy. I feel like somebody's trying to get your attention, but whoever it is, it's someone new. Now, granted, you may not be in the mood right now to like date anybody or get to know anybody, which is totally understandable. If you're not in the mood to date anybody or get to know anybody right now, I mean, considering, you know, this ending that you recently experienced, I think that is like the furthest thing I would say from your mind, which, like I said, totally understandable. But With the World to the Lovers coming out here, as you're starting this whole new chapter and cycle for yourself and you're focusing on your healing journey, we got somebody over here that is really, really intrigued by you. This is somebody who feels very drawn to you and your energy. And like I said, I feel like this person is trying to like get your attention, which is kind of making me feel like you're not kind of giving this individual any hints and clues that you're interested in them. I don't feel like you're interested in anybody right now, okay? And I feel like it has a lot to do with everything that you went through in your previous relationship. Like the last thing you want is to like deal with a whole nother human being right now. I am definitely getting that, but yeah, there's somebody here that's trying to get your attention. Tell me more about the Lovers. We have the Tower. We also have the King of Pentacles, and then we also have the Empress out here. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Swords. We also have the Queen of Wands. Oh. Well, okay, let's talk. So this new human that I see trying to get your attention, I think that you're going to be fully aware. You know what I mean? This person's clearly trying to get your attention. I think that you're going to be fully aware that this person's interested in you. I am definitely getting that. Excuse me, I'm definitely getting that. You're just going to know that this person's really interested in you and would like to get to know you. However, I don't know, you know, what this person's gender is, as far as this person that you were once upon a time romantically involved with, or even this person's gender. But I am definitely getting an energy, especially with this energy of all men are the same, all women are the same. I'm good. I'm not falling for this stuff anymore. All men are the same, all women are the same. I am freaking done. Like, you are very convinced at this point that all men are the same and all women are the same, and that's it. And you're done. You know, I feel like you tried your hardest to give love a chance, you know what I mean? And I feel like every time you've tried to like give love a chance, you're like constantly like reminded of, it's like you're constantly reminded of the person that you were with prior to the person that you ended up pursuing and establishing a life with. Like, for example, the person that you were dealing with prior to this individual that you experienced this ending with. There's a huge possibility that the issues you found yourself running into with this person that you currently find yourself experiencing an ending with, you know, had a lot to do with the problems that you had in your previous relationship with that other guy you were dealing with, or that other woman that you were dealing with. And I feel like you're sick of it. And that's kind of what has you falling into this energy of all men are the same, all women are the same. Yeah, the issues that you were experiencing in your previous relationship prior to meeting this person that I see you experiencing ending with are the same issues you find yourself experiencing with this person, which is leading you to this conclusion. All men are the same and all women are the same. And that is just that. And I'm not falling for this bullshit no more. I am done. I don't see you giving this person a chance. Like, they're going to try to get your attention. They're going to try to get your attention. But I feel like at this point, dude, you're very convinced all men are the same and all women are the same. And you're very determined to not fall for their games anymore. I am definitely getting that. I'm also getting like an energy of them trying to like woo you and impress you. I am definitely getting that as well. To be honest, I don't think that by them wooing you and trying to impress you is going to change your mind. I think that you're very convinced, like, no, like, seriously, like, all men are the same. I'm telling you, all men are the same and all women are the same, and that's just that. You know what I mean? Okay. What else can Capricorn anticipate and or expect within the next 48 hours after watching this video? Okay, so we do have the Three of Swords out here. Ooh. Well, you're going to have a very interesting 48 hours. I am definitely getting that. So not only are you throwing your hands up and you're just like, screw this human. I am freaking done. I'm not doing this with them anymore. I'm done. Then you got a whole nother human that's trying to woo you and impress you and sweep you off your feet. That's not freaking working, because you know what, dude, at this point, you're just like, all men are the same, all women are the same. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. I'm done with a capital D. We also see this person from your past trying to heal things here with you, especially with the Three of Swords in the reverse. You know, that represents a healing energy when the Three of Swords is in the reverse. So we do see this person trying to heal things here with you, fix and repair things here with you, and get this relationship back to the way it used to be when you guys were, you know, happy with one another and all over one another. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Swords again with the Judgment card again. And then we also have the Queen of Wands again. I don't feel like you're going to be shocked or surprised that this person's running right back to you. I don't think that you're going to be shocked or surprised by any means. In fact, homie, I think that you were anticipating or expecting definitely for this person to come running back to you. However, you refuse to give this person a second chance. And the reason why you refuse to give this person a second chance is because you've given them many chances before, and they have shown you on multiple different occasions, possibly even on several different occasions, that they're not going to stop lying to you. They're not going to stop making false promises in your direction, or empty promises in your direction, whatever you want to call it. Like, a lot of you are extremely convinced that this person is just never going to change. So do I see you giving this person from your past a second chance? Absolutely not. No, no, I do not. So you're going to have an interesting, yeah, the next 40 hours are going to be very interesting, okay? For you. All right, what else can you tell me for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, man. So we do have It's Safe for You to Love, but it came on the reverse. And to be honest, I'm going to take it in the reverse. With this card, it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I feel like you tried. I feel like you tried to give love a chance. And I feel like every time you did give love a chance, or a man a chance, or a woman a chance, you know, whatever, you always ended up looking foolish in the end. You always ended up looking stupid in the end. And I feel like you're just over it. You're over it. Oof. So we do have soulmate, and that also came out in the reverse. This card says, yes, this is your soulmate. Which to me, as a reader, it's very similar to like the Two of Cups as well as the Lovers in the reverse, which we did get the Lovers as well as the Two of Cups out here. So the soulmate card in the reverse is very similar to these two cards in the reverse. Right now, dude, you're kind of sitting in this energy of, I refuse to allow myself to go there with another person again. I refuse to allow myself to be vulnerable with another person again. I refuse to allow myself to even jump into another relationship with someone ever again. I refuse, I refuse, I refuse. I feel like this previous connection, it really did a number on you. Yeah. It really did a number on you. Now, is there a possibility that a year from now, let's just say, you might find yourself having an all of a sudden change of heart? Yeah, that's a possibility. That's a possibility, dude. But right now, I mean, I just don't feel like you want anything to do with love, and it's completely understandable as to why you don't want anything to do with love. It's completely understandable as to why you're convinced all men are the same and all women are the same, because if you're constantly used to dealing with men who bring the same exact freaking problems in your life over and over and over and over and over and over again, like at some point, dude, you're gonna be like, yeah, like all men are the same, because come on, like, hello, like, you know what I mean? Or all women are the same, like, come on, you know? So I get it. I get it. But right now, it kind of looks like you're not going to give this new person a chance. And it also kind of looks like you're going to send this past person of yours right back to where they came from is basically what I'm getting. All right. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.